We are.
We call dead in your count. Follow when you set the seats. Beds in your count. Got power one seat. Bread in your count. Look hard, you see heathens in your beds in your count. Infiltrating with the heathens in your beds in your count. Look hard, you see heathens in your beds in your count. Infiltrating with the heathens in your beds in your count. Look hard, you see heathens in your beds in your count. Dancing with the devil for a little brother. They'll tell you to dig your own grave. Put the ground and shovel, got to be the dumbest mother way. Let me get it together. See, I ain't like none of these women submissive to devils. Cause I slap you and your mama in front of your elders. The whole 12 tribes started so full of deception. Now I done lost 10, looking just like the oppressor. But my folk, well, I was describing Daniel in 7. Somebody line 9, we need us some answers. Cause I be damned if y'all see me in station with Nelson. Not Nelson. I won't be called dead in your count. Follow when you set the seats. Beds in your count. Got follow one seat. Bread in your count. Look hard, you see heathens in your beds in your count. Infiltrating with the heathens in your beds in your count. Look hard, you see heathens in your beds in your count. Infiltrating with the heathens in your beds in your count. Look hard, you see heathens in your beds in your count. Sign up the alarm. About to drop these bombs like these devils did when they was fighting. That can be enough. Hoping that they love you. Sign up and wanna be the phone. Just to get back to the U.S. to become niggas is gone. Integrated just to get put at the very bottom. And not to make sure you do no more than just picking cotton. They crops from the same tree and all their fruits is rotten. They tell you leave their congregation, your name getting blotted. Now who done gave these niggas up that don't keep to the kingdom? Promoting doctrines of the demons and marrying the heathens. They tweaking. I won't be called dead in your count. Follow when he set the seats. Beds in your count. Got follow one seat. Bread in your count. Look hard, you see heathens in the beds in your count. Infiltrated with the heathens in the beds in your count. Look hard, you see heathens in the beds in your count. Infiltrated with the heathens in the beds in your count. Look hard, you see heathens in the beds in your count.
Shalom, 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 Israel.
Shalom,
Most
my
High
brother.
bless. Most High bless.
Shalom.
Shalom, shalom. Okay.
Shalom, my brother.
I have two brothers here. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, but before they do, I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. And after this show is over, I will be going over to Sarnetta show to expose the lie, right, and to stop the violence. Israelites amongst Israelites, whether you're the truth or not, we should not be putting our hands on one another. Point blank, period. Okay. So what we're going to go into tonight, I'm gonna ask the brothers to give a Hebrew name, give a brief history, how they came into knowledge, how long they've been in knowledge, just a brief history. You know, actually take as long as you want, and then I will ask some questions, and I'll just let them roll with this. So these brothers are out of One West. So we'll start with you first, Aparium. If you want to start first, you can, brother.
Yeah, shalom, peace and blessing to all the brothers and sisters that's listening. I came in knowledge 1989. This year make 31 years. July, this July of this year, 2020, make 30 years, right? And I like what the brother doing because I've been following Qanath for about a year, maybe a year and a half, because me, before I say make a statement, I always check out things first. And I like the brother's spirit. We all not perfect, you know what I mean? Because we live in this flesh, you know what I mean? I listen to the brother and I like a lot of things what the brother's saying, man. And I see the brother is a sincere brother. And brother, don't listen to these brothers that talk negative things and all them things. What I see you these things in the spirit, man. Because if you believe in something, anything you believe in, you have to prove what you believe in. And you have to stand behind what you believe in. And you have to die for what you believe in, right? A lot of these guys, they don't believe in what they're saying, man. A lot of them just going through the motion, trying to make money, right? Because I've been there and I've done that. I know a lot about the Israelite organization. Me, I'm an Israelite 100%. And a brother ain't got to go to no temple or anything to learn anything, right? I'm not saying that you can't have a guide, but when you study, when a man show you guide you into something, and you find out certain things, you can go on your own and study, man. You know what I mean? Because the scripture tells you that don't let no man deceive you by any means. Me, in my walk in Israel, in my journey in Israel, I've been deceived a lot. I've been deceived, man. I've been deceived about the year 2000, deceived about reincarnation. I've been deceived about the 12th tribe chart. You know what I mean? Because when I was in the temple, I was there between 1989 and 2001. I left there in 2001. I left there because I had some disagreement with Tazadakia, Jermaine Grant. I would say Tazadakia, because Tazadakia means righteous, like Jermaine Grant. And I was supposed to go there and have some counsel with them. And I get a message that I can't come back because I
just lean back apart. Lean back, lean back,
yeah,
lean back.
I disagree with certain things that they were teaching, and the way how they were treating brothers. Because I always, you can ask anyone I know, I always, because we have a group of brothers that in there that always talk about the wrong these brothers are doing. When I first go there, they wasn't paying these, they wasn't into these ties business, and there was a person brother. It was kind of cool, like, you know what I mean? Because I learned certain things. I can say I learned certain things, but at one point, you can't hold on to certain things because there's a lot of stuff that was taught in one message wrong, and you have to grow, man. You have to grow. Certain things I wouldn't teach. What I'm teaching now, I wouldn't teach 20. 20 years ago, I used to teach certain things. I wouldn't teach it now. Because 20, 30 years ago, I was a novice. I didn't know better. But when I grow in the spirit, with the spirit of the Most High in Christ, I grow and start to study on my own and check out certain things. And I found out certain things was wrong. I listen to a lot of brothers online. I know all the camp. The only one I don't know is that brother from GOCC. But all the rest of the camp, I know them. I know them. I know what they're about. I know what their doctrine is about, and I know what their agenda. I know them. You know what I mean? So I check out this brother Qanath, and
let me
huh?
No, go ahead.
And I like his vibes. I like the brother vibes. I like the brother vibes. And brother is fearless, man. The brother is fearless, and you have these Israelite camp out there. They're not teaching right. They haven't grown. Aria taught them a lot of stuff that was wrong, but they're not growing in the spirit. They're stuck. Because Christ say this word, the Bible, the word of the Bible is like a living water. Living water don't stay stagnant. You know what I mean? Dirty water and messed up water stay stagnant. Living water grow, man. Living water move. It's flow. So what I'm saying that there's a lot of things that one was taught that was wrong. And a lot of these brothers out there, they don't want to change. They feel comfortable in what they're teaching. They feel comfortable with Aria. Aria just a man. Aria was just a man. Aria was not no one special. The only special man to walk the Hispanic earth, the greatest man was Jesus Christ, the Messiah. Aria wasn't special. Aria was just like any other man. He made mistake. He go to the bathroom. He breathe here. Some of these brothers exalting Aria and like, oh, Aria is certain body in the reincarnation. That reincarnation thing is garbage, man. It's a lie. It's a lie. I used to teach it, man, and I asked the Most High to forgive me for teaching that lie and misleading people. That's why they're going out there saying that they're the prophet, because they're using this reincarnation pagan doctrine to push that reincarnation lies. And this brother, man, you're doing a good job, brother. I commend you on that, brother. You're doing a very good job. You know what I mean? And you see, what hurt me, man, I've been through certain things with these brothers in the knowledge. You find out that some good brother come out of One West. So I'm telling you, man, like Isaiah, you have a lot of brother. I can mention their name. I'm not scared to mention their name. Barak is a good brother. Barak is cool. I didn't really have no affiliation so much. Ash is a cool brother. Ash is a cool brother, man. Ash is a cool brother.
Yeah.
Banyamia is a cool brother. Even though I
Yeah.
don't know Tar, I didn't deal with Tar that much. I know Tar, but I didn't deal with him that much. I didn't have no problem with him. But you see, a lot of these brother get stuck in AREA doctrine. They have a love affair with AREA. You know what I mean? They don't have a love affair with the knowledge of the scripture, what the scriptures say. They have a love affair with AREA push. And AREA is was just I always say that. I almost get in trouble one time up there when I say AREA was a man and he made mistake. He's a man of like passion and he made mistake. You know what I mean? So what I see is these brothers need to let loose. These brothers need to humble themselves, man. You see what I see in Israel, from my experience, a lot of brothers have pride. They very proudful and they have a lot of ego. And they into this power tripped. You know what I mean? When you talk about the 12 tribe sign, bro, Qanath, you're right, man. And first of all, when you read in Genesis 49 chapter, according to my study, Genesis the 49th chapter is a highly figurative language. It's written in highly figurative language. And when you study the Bible, when you look at the pattern of the Bible is written that way. Christ say, he's the living bread. He wasn't talking about actual bread. He said, I'm the living water. He called Herod the fox. So when you read in Genesis, it speak about Judah is a lion wimp. Was it talking about Judah was a really young lion? And it tells you that Ezekiel is something like a ass. It was using the characters of a ass to describe Ezekiel. It wasn't talking about a literal location. And when you go back to it, they say Zebulun is a haven for ship. It was given the characteristic of a Zebulun. So Genesis the 49th chapter is a figurative language. It's written in figurative language. And right all through the Bible, animal to describe certain characteristic. Christ is called the Lion of Judah because he has the characteristic of a lion. You know what I mean? So when you study Genesis the 49th chapter, it's not talking about no physical location, America, Haiti, Trinidad, Venezuela. It's not talking about no physical location. It's a figurative language. These brothers don't understand. A lot of these brothers going out there talking about the scripture. They don't know the scripture, brother, because they haven't studied. You have to study, and studying take times, man. Studying take time. You know how much time me and this brother go back and forth studying, checking out things, because I have about 20 Bible in my house. I don't use one scripture when I'm doing my cross-reference. I use many scriptures. I use many Bible.
Lean back, lean back.
You know what I mean? I use many I use many scripture Bible. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying, man, bro, Qanath, do what you're doing, man, and you know what I mean. I'm telling you, I'm a person don't get caught up in a lot of stuff. And when I mean caught up, I don't watch a lot of stuff when I see, you know what I mean. But I like when people come on there and you question them about what you believe. Why you believe in this? Why you believe in that? And most of the time, these brothers cannot explain to you why they believe in that. I'm not seeing it, man. A lot of these Israelite brother, you ask them about certain, you really back them up in a corner and start to question them about the scripture. They feel miserable, man. That's why these Christians, these so-called Christians out there giving a lot of problem. Me and this brother have a debate with that devil. What's his name again? Malone, right, Isaiah?
Yeah, Malone.
We have a debate with Malone. And that guy, that guy is fake, man. All them guys are fake. Senator, all them guys are fake. I'm telling you straight up, brother.
Let me chime in just for a second, because I do have some questions about the inner circles in the West. I have a lot of questions pertaining to One West. I want to let other brother introduce himself, how long you've been in knowledge. Just lean back. Look, if you're having problems hearing me, I'll speak up a little louder, but we see you and hear you loud and clear. Okay? But
yeah,
so wait, brother, introduce yourself, how long you've been in knowledge.
All right, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a little dark where I'm at. I'm in my car. But yeah, shalom to all the brothers and sisters out there listening. My name is Isaiah Nathan. Been in the knowledge since 1993. Was part of that organization, One West, turned into Israelite Church of God in Jesus Christ for about roughly 20 years. Seen a lot of stuff, man. Met the brother Parham in there. He was like a older brother to me, you know, him and other brothers that was in there. But you know, when you're young and you're not really knowledgeable and you just learning, you know, you get deceived, man. So, you know, that's that. I gotta admit that too. You get deceived after a while and you fall for certain things. But the key is you gotta study. And once you study, you start to realize, you know, what's wrong and what's right, and then you evolve. And you know, I'm glad to say that thanks to the Most High in Christ, Yahweh Yahawashi, you know, my spirit has evolved in the knowledge and in the truth. And a lot of things that were taught coming out of One West were, you know, they're incorrect. And me and this brother Parham, you know, we've been talking about that for years on different platforms and stuff, and come to find out all these guys that spun off from One West that we all know, you know, we all know Nate, we all know Johanna, we know Tahar, we know all of them guys. They may not remember me, but I know them because at the time they were the elders, they were the teachers. But, you know, they all spun off for One West and pretty much kept some of the same doctrines that need to change. It's not correct. So because of that, because, you know, me and this brother here have been bringing that out, a lot of them don't want to talk to us. They don't want to talk to us. They don't want to deal with us. Don't want to acknowledge that we're here. But we're elders, man. We've been around. We've been around. We ain't no hurry come up guys. We've been around. So, and we're gonna tell the truth because that's what Christ did. That's what Christ did. Christ told the truth whether it was good, bad, or ugly. He told the truth. And that's what we got to do as Israelites, man. Stop hiding behind these doctrines. Stop hiding behind using the Bible and using these doctrines to control a congregation so that you know, you got your congregation and I got mine, and don't take away from my congregation and don't leave me and go to them. None of these people are yours. All these sheep belong to Christ. All of us sheep belong to Christ. We don't belong to no man in one organization. It ain't like that. That's not what it's about. So, that being said, basically, you know, I know you got some questions, Qanath, but just to mention the 12 tribe sign real quick, yeah, it's inaccurate. It's not. You can't go by that. So, you know, we can talk about that a little bit more. But if you have a question, it definitely open to the questions, brother.
Sure. I'd like to start out again by thanking you, brothers, for coming on. Thanks for contacting me. In fact, I remember now that I looked at the message. You actually had contacted me before, and it's like, man, I just been busy and attacked. So it's like I'm everywhere, you know.
Right.
You know, so I didn't mean any harm because of just you guys. If you was right here, then whew, I was doing something else so fast, you know.
Oh,
but
yeah,
before I get into that, good, I want to before I get into the inner circles of One West and the doctrine and what's going on today. Yeah. Inner circle of One West, the doctrine, and what's going on today. Those are three things we're going to talk about. But before I get there, I gotta say this because it's a brother by the name of Jonathan Teller, and he comes on our program a lot. I love that brother. He's a good brother, and some people slander him. And like you say, 89 and 93. Do one of you brothers know that brother? Because I remember one of you said you do know that brother.
I know that
if
brother.
I could see a picture of him, if I could see a picture, I might recognize him. But
I think you know him,
probably
Isaiah,
a Parham knows
him. Why not? I know the brother.
What now?
I don't remember the brother's name.
And you know him from when?
I don't know I don't remember
I
the
think it's
brother's name.
Dawada, something like that.
I don't remember his name, but I know his face. I know his, trust me, I don't forget a face. You know what I mean? I don't forget the face. I know the brother face. The brother was at One West. Them brothers are lying.
Right.
Them brothers are Johnny come lately, and they're lying on this brother. This brother been around for a long time.
Yeah, a lot of them
I
guys
just want to get
that, yeah. If I see a picture of the brother, I'll probably recognize him too.
I
But
think you will know him, Isaiah.
yeah, but what I'm saying is, we've been in that little room, Aparim. We've been in that room, One West. Okay, a lot of these guys out here now are hearing myths and stories about One West and giving out a lot of inaccurate information. You know, we've been there. We've been there. We've been in that little hot room, man.
So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to the room. Okay, so the room consists of whom, right? So we want to know the room consists of whom, the atmosphere in that room, right? So let's drop some names respectfully. You know, the inner circle where you brothers been in the atmosphere of that inner circle.
All right.
Aria,
so yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Aria was a main teacher, right? And if you disagree with Aria, he said, "There's a door, and when you're going out, don't let it hit you in the back of your in your back." That's how he think. If you go up against him, if you see something that you don't see, he said, "There's a door," and what you say? Let it hit you in the back, Isaiah, or something like that.
Yeah. You had Masha, which was so-called propped up as a king.
David.
You know, all these doctrines, man. You had Masha, you had Aria, you had Lahab, you had Kazak, you had Yeshaya, you had Shah. That was the 7.
So you was around so you brothers was around I was around these brothers, right? You was around these brothers.
Yeah, we was around them. We even had the privilege of knowing Yaquab too. Yaquab, Aria's father. We knew him too.
Yeah, he was cool.
You know, at one point he used to teach class, you know, on Wednesdays. And when he got older and his mind was getting a little weak, that's when Kazak took over his class on Wednesdays. So we knew all of them. We know all of them, man. And we was in the ranks. We was up in the ranks and doing the work, man, going out to camp on the street. The street speaking you seeing now with what a lot of these guys dressed in, I don't even know how they dress right now or how they acting out there, cursing and using foul language and all that, man. Listen, we wasn't allowed to use foul language, man, but we was cutting people with that word, with the word of God. We was cutting them hard, and we was hardcore on the street, man. And you know, it was fruitful. It was fruitful in the sense that it was a thing that was like different from Islam, from the Muslims. It was different from the church. You know, it was different from the Black Panthers. You know what I mean? It was different. It was like something that allowed you to find a path to righteousness through the Bible, and something that solved a lot of mysteries of the Bible that us growing up, you know, going to church or whatever, never knew about the Bible. We didn't know it. You're like, I never read about the 144,000 until I met the Israelites. I never read that in the Bible. I never read Deuteronomy 28:68 until I ran into the Israelites.
Right.
So the movement was in the right direction. It was in the right direction in the beginning, as far as my perception of it when I was in there. And it was a guide for me as a young Black man in America. It was a guide for me to find a path and a way out of the system that's set up against us. You understand? And to use that knowledge of God to try to move forward in my life and better my community. That was my intention. And most brothers in there, that was our intentions. But after a while, it got corrupt. That inner circle got corrupt.
Before we get to the corrupt part, because people always say I'm down in One West, and you know, no, I I speak, I tell the good and the bad for what I know. So we going
Right.
back in history, listener audience, so y'all can hear the good and the bad. So before we get on the part that kind of went astray, I want to just still lean on the positive side of it. Like you said, you felt like you had a home. You know, it was a
Right.
little different. So when you say different, can you explain the brotherly love? Because we know something got in there and changed it. So can you
Yeah.
explain the brotherly love, the connection that you had with the brother? What was it that you would do?
All right. So basically, because of learning that we're the Israelites, that fact remains, even though a lot of things are incorrect. The fact remains that we are the Israelites. Okay, the people over here and scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, we are the Israelites. When you find out you an Israelite, you know, and you start to learn about the righteousness that Christ taught of how we're supposed to be and how we're supposed to treat each other, you know, you felt like, okay, wow, this is now a common ground that we have as young black men and black women to love each other now. Now we have a real foundation. You know, it wasn't fake like the churches, you know, no fake love and pretending and all that. It was genuine, man. You know, brothers would look out for brothers. Brothers would take, you know, if a brother or sister was even homeless or whatever, they would take them in.
That's true.
You know, a
Yeah.
brother was hungry. You know, you buy a brother a meal. You know what I'm saying? You give a brother a ride home. You always, a brother feeling down. You give the brother a scripture to build him up and lift him up. You encourage the brother. So it was very positive in that sense of brotherhood and sisterhood. That, yo, listen, man, we have one common denominator, and that's Christ, and that's the righteousness of God in the Bible. That's what we got. And we gonna hold on to that and ride out till Christ's return. That was what galvanized us as an organization. I don't know if Aparim want to
Hallelujah.
add to that.
Apart, let me ask if you want to, you can. I just want to start because I said the atmosphere. We're going to go back and forth. I just don't want to get
Yeah.
where I want to go with this.
Yeah. I agree with Isaiah.
Let's deal.
I want to use a brother Isaiah for
No,
example.
go ahead.
He's a good brother, man. He look out for me. That's what we were about. We was about looking for each other, because I used to go. Sometime I used to be missing for 3 months, and I go back, and no one's don't say anything to you. I used to just drop a $20 or a $10. It was more brotherly love. Brother was more. I'm not saying that you didn't have no negative vibes, but I'm talking about the positive vibes. You know what I mean? You have brothers that was sincere, man. You have, because you can be sincere and become blind, man, to the factual. You can be so sincere to a cause.
You can back up just a little bit.
Yeah, just lean
And
back.
blind.
Stay back. We
Yeah, I
can
don't
hear
know
you.
why I keep on doing that.
Yeah, we can
And
hear you.
you can be so sincere to a cause that certain things can get blind. You can get blind by certain things. There's a problem there, but because you see certain goodness amongst brother, you want to push that negative things aside. You want to put it in the back of your mind. But that negative part keep on popping up and causing a lot of problems, because you find a lot of good brother in one way. So I'm telling you, you find a lot of good brother, you know what I mean? And I think you're offshot of one of them, Qanath. And there's a lot of brother, man, they were sincere, man. They wasn't motivated by no power or no money. They would just like the fact. Because here me coming from another country, you know what I mean? And I'm coming to America to get rich and blah, blah, blah. That's what I hear these guys on the corner. That changed my whole life in a different direction. Because there was no one, because I wasn't attracted to Islam. So when I hear these brothers, you're the Israelite and Christ is black, and it make you feel good, man. It make you feel, because, you know what I mean? A lot of us brothers didn't grow up with no father. So we hear these brothers, you know what I mean, spitting out certain knowledge. And you say, yo, these brothers seems so tight. But when you go amongst these brothers, man, it's a different thing. I see a lot of brothers, man, get hurt by that. On the street, they seem tight. They seem like brothers, man. But when you start to go amongst them and start to really know them, you see another side, man. And a lot
Yeah.
of brother get hurt by that. A lot of brother get hurt. But me, I'm a tough guy. I'm a tough cookie inside. So certain things never bother me. Because me, I always have a spirit in me. I'm not looking for anything from man. I always have the spirit. You know what I mean? A lot of brother went into one west was looking for father figure. Because a lot of us come from all sort of broken home, messed up family home, man. We was looking for that father figure. And these men present themselves on the street as a father figure. But when you go amongst these brother and start to really deal with this brother, then you see the true colors of some of these brothers, man.
Let me add something real quick up on. Don't mean to cut you, but let me just add this real quick. Like, speaking about the father figure, you know, when you came across the Israelites on the street, man, that command presence that was there, it was like it was a special spirit on their whole. It was a whole vibration, man. It was a whole vibe. Seeing a camp out there and seeing brothers in formation and brothers speaking and dropping knowledge. And that was something to be admired, man. That was something to be looked up to and admired, that black men in America could stand up and speak against the wrongs that was done against our people. You know, but the problem is when you don't evolve with the knowledge now, see, and the respect that Israelites used to get. Israelites used to get mad respect, man. Mad respect. And now it's like, you know, people want to make a laughing stock of us. You got, you know, the thing done got corrupted. People going off calling themselves comforter, calling themselves general in command and all this madness. And now people got no respect for Israelites. We used to command respect, man. You know, but it don't matter anyway, because it's Christ's program. It ain't our program. Nothing's gonna ever bring down Christ or make Christ's prophecies not come to pass. But I'm just saying that the perception and the image of an Israelite back in the day is not the same as it is now. It's just definitely not the same.
So let me land me back. I'm sorry. Let me land me back in on that to go to the second part I want to talk about. Before we go into the doctrine, because now we got to go into the persons. Right. So now we know we have a so-called hierarchy of brothers who brought that fatherly love, you know, back to the connection to the black man, you know, because I know when I came around, I was like, I would look at them guys and I was like, you know what? Those are the guys. That's me.
Right.
You know, I wasn't looking for a father figure. I was like, that's me, because I was like, I'm a fight. I'm ready to kick somebody behind, you know.
Right.
And when I saw that, you know, it was different from the Black Panthers or whatever. When I was coming up, Black Panthers wasn't it. It was more so Louis Farrakhan for me, you know, and New Wabians and whatever. But I grew up with a Christian background, so I knew it was a God. I knew Christ was black. So I was like, you know what? Bam, that's me. They believe in God. They believe in Christ, you know, and they militant.
Right.
I said, this is what I'm talking about, you know. So I jumped on it, man. I jumped on it. Now, you brothers are very unique, and this is why I got to ask you this question. Everything that you say, a worm got in the apple. You understand?
Yeah.
A worm got in the apple and it started to spoil and eat away the fruit. So when did the disconnect start happening from the body and the head of One West? How did the disconnect start?
Okay, well, I'm gonna just start the story, and Aparim could fill it in a little bit. Okay, basically the disconnect really started with, you know, it really wasn't built on Christ, the foundation. It really wasn't, because having a king, Masha, as a king, okay, that was one doctrine. And then on top of that, the doctrine of reincarnation being used to reinforce that notion that Masha was the king of David reincarnated. That's off, completely off according to the scriptures. It don't go with it don't go with God's plan. So that was a part of the corruption right there. So now when the place split and Masha left. What's his name? Harvey Harris, right? Harvey Harris left and went up the road, went west, on the west side of Harlem, and moved his church. And Aria stuck with his church, and they split. Then after a while came another doctrine of,
It was because of Isaiah. Don't forget the part. It's because of money, not the doctrine.
No, I'm gonna get to it. So basically, what happened is now another thing cropped up where, because you got to use doctrine to hook people in and rope them in and keep them interested. So now the king was dead, so there's no more king now. So now you got to come up with another gimmick. It's called a gimmick, and what it was something called the God sent comforter. Okay. And that came up with this dude. He's dead now. The Mossad took him out. Jermaine Grant, Tazadakia, aka Tazadakia. So those two doctrines of those three doctrines mainly is where the corruption start coming in, and you start the money start coming in, because the tithes in the beginning, Aparim could talk about this. In the beginning, when Aparim was there, they wasn't collecting tithes. You was never supposed to be collecting tithes, according to the Bible.
Hold on. I want the listening audience to understand this. When they started out, no one was collecting tithes. So since you said that, I want to cut their 501c3.
Yeah, they always had the 501c3.
When I was there, they didn't have it, Isaiah. When I was there, they didn't have it. When I
when you first started, yeah. They got it after like 1994, 95, around that time, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Sometime around that time, because they had the books. They was trying to put the books together, and they had double books. And when you got double books, something ain't right. But I remember the seven, the so-called seven, Lahab was there, all of them was there, and they came up with and Masha was there. And they said, listen, tithes is in the Bible. You got to pay 10% of your income. Tithes is in the law. It's in the Bible. And then we all started having to pay tithes, and then pay priest fund and pay all these funds. And the funds was coming in so heavy. Then you had the oil business where brothers was working for pennies, selling oils on the street. I was one of them. Aparim was one of them too. We used to sell oil.
Yeah, they have a sack day.
Whether it be hot or cold, snow, rain, sleet, whatever, you was out there selling them oil bottles, man. And that was a huge business for that organization. So, the money, when the money started coming in and they couldn't figure out how to split the money properly and who was going to keep the money and blah, that's when they split. That's when they split in two. The organization split in two. It was over money, man. It wasn't over necessarily doctrine. But the reason why I mentioned doctrine is because you got to keep some kind of doctrine to keep people interested. So when you didn't have a king no more, now you had to come up with another gimmick, like I said, and that was the gimmick of the comforter.
But Isaiah, before the comforter, remember you have the apostle.
Ah, yeah, that's right.
Before the comforter,
the apostles,
after Masha died, right? They have to bring in. Because I was there. It's after I left. They bring in the comforter. I was there. They bring in the apostle, apostle chief high priest. They bring in that apostle chief high priest, something like that. Yeah. You're right, Aparim. See, I left that part out. That's why it's good, man, that we work together on this together, because I forget certain things. So the apostles and high priests and all that, and Aparim is one of the brothers. Him and a brother named Barakban and a brother named Mata. They stood up. Aparim and Barakban stood up against. We used to have war with Tazadakia, man.
Yeah, stood up against him because he was.
Can you fill us in on some of that? Fill us in on some of that, please.
Yeah. I'll tell you the story. Aparim can tell you the story. He gonna verify it. So they had a meeting one night, and this guy Tazadakia pulled out the Book of Mormon, man, to try to prove that you're allowed to have high priests and chief high priests. pull out the Book of Mormon.
Yeah.
And then go ahead, Apart, and tell him what happened when he did that.
Yeah,
Tell him what y'all did.
Because I went in there because what happened, they say that they are gonna turn them into apostle, chief, high priest, including Tazadakia. So I was in there, Shah was there, Tazadakia was there, Aria wasn't there, Aria is slick, Aria wasn't there.
Right.
Because the first council, right?
was there, Kakum was there, Kakumban was there.
Rylab was there. Rylab was there.
Yeah.
Rylab was there. Because what happened, the first council, right, when they suspend me, right? Aria Tazadakia say, give him 1 year. So Aria say, no, give him 6 months. After I come back, you know what Tazadakia say to me? Oh, you finish your punishment. That guy acting like he was some god, man. So what happened now? I was supposed to have a council with them, right? Because I say I ain't gonna call none of you know apostle, chief, high priest. Christ is the only high priest. So they said I have to come back. They're gonna have a second council with me. When I was at home at my house one day, someone just called and say, "Yo, you're not allowed to come back." You know what I mean? That's 2001. And when did I met you back again, Isaiah? 2000.
Oh man, way down in 2000.
This brother is a good brother, man. This brother don't change, man, because
2012 or so, 2013.
Yeah, that's why. That's when we
lost contact. We lost contact for over a decade. But the thing is, the problem is now when Aparium disappeared, because to me now, remember, I'm there, and all I hear behind the door is a bunch of arguing in that council, and I'm there on security, and I have no clue what's going on. And then Aparium leaves that night, and I never see him again for another 12, 13 years. So, and I'm young in the place. I don't know nothing. I'm still learning. So I got stuck for another additional 7 years. I was there for 20 years, man. And when you don't have the proper guidance and you being shown a doctrine, and it sound good. When you're a novice and you don't know the scriptures, the doctrines sound good. And it sounds right.
Let me ask you all this, because before we get into the doctrine, I still want to deal with the some of the foundation. You mentioned Ariel, and Abba Bivens, and so on and so forth. Who followed who? Right, to start the the so-called Puffy camp. And then you had, if I'm not mistaken, the ISUPK and then the House of David. Who followed who?
Right.
And you said it was a money thing. They didn't know how to distribute the money. Maybe somebody went, "Oh, I don't know who followed who."
Can I say something quick on that, Isaiah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something quick on that, right? It was 1994, right? I was in the council, man, and those guys, they want to on each other, man. There was gonna be a fight. So Yeshaya started to respect Marshall, calling him an old fool and all them things. So a lot of guys gets pissed off with Yeshaya because he was dissing Marshall, and they left with was it Lahab left first? Lahab, right? Right, Isaiah?
Yeah. I think Lahab
they left
no.
Lahab left. Yeah, they left with Lahab. 1994. Then 1996, another group. There was I see this tree split there. The first one was Abi Malak.
Oh yeah,
he was the first one that set up a camp in front of the school and cursed Aria out. Malak. You don't know him, Isaiah, right?
No, I know him. I remember Abi Malak. I remember.
Yeah, he looked like an Ethiopian to me, like, you know what I mean? He looked like an Ethiopian.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
Yeah, he come in front of the school and was that's 1992, right?
I don't get me on the year because I might not be No,
it's 1992.
I came in 1993. Abi Malak. Yeah, Abi Malak been around from before I came in. So I remember seeing them set up camp across the street, right across from one.
He used to curse Aria out, man. He used to curse Aria out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened to him. You know what I mean? He just disappeared. You know what I mean? But there was three split. There was Abi Malak, Lahab, then Marshall. Marshall was Marshall. The last split when I left in 2001. You know what I mean? And all the split was about The split when I leave, I left on my own. I came in on my own, so I leave on my own. I didn't follow no one. That's me. I don't follow no one. I leave on my own. But the two other split, the split with Lahab and Marsha was about money, but they use a doctrine as an excuse.
Yeah. Yeah, and then other guys use the opportunity to go ahead and start their own thing. Like Johanna went off and started his own thing, and Nathaniel started his own thing. They're the ones that wear the purple, right? I see what is it?
IUIC.
IUIC, yeah. So, and we know Nathaniel too, and we ain't never had nothing personal with these guys, or nothing, no malice or nothing like that. And like I said earlier, man, we know all them guys, but they won't talk to us. They won't have a conversation with us. We hear about things that they're teaching that's going against the Bible. They're not breaking it down right. They're doing certain things that's not right. And we've spoken about it on different platforms, and we challenge them and put it out there. Yo, give us a come challenge. If what we're saying is wrong, then challenge us to what we're saying. And the silence of the lambs, brother. Silence of the lambs. Nobody said nothing. But we hear.
What is this? Everybody has the story that you hear about the Roman Crucians and people coming in on a rainy night and offering money. What is the where are we going with this? Is there any truth behind this story, or is it fiction?
Yeah. There's truth behind it. The only story that I know that there's truth behind it is with Tazadaki. He took money. Tazadaki took money. I can't speak for the other guys that split off or whatever, but he definitely had a meeting with the Rosicrucian with Arya there, Shah, and Kazak there, and Yeshaya. Because Kazak told us a story years later. The Aparim was there. He told us a story. Remember when Kazak told us a story about the meeting with that Edomite there, Aparim? From the Rosicrucian?
Aparim, Shalom. Shalom, gentlemen. This is Malachi.
Shalom. Hold on, before I let you in. All right, Shalom.
Aparim, what's up?
Shalom. Brother Aparim. Isaiah, this is Malachi checking in.
Who that? Malachi?
That's me.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm seeing an angel.
No, I don't know about an angel, but I'm right here with you on the Bible. Now, may I get in on this story, please?
Yeah. Hold on.
We lost Shaw Park. We got to get him back. Can you hit him?
Lost a part.
Put him. Can you get him back on for me?
I'll hold on.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Can we get? All right. Good. Can we get him back on? Can you call him? I mean, I think I got his number because I was talking to him earlier. Send him if you're still listening, brother. Can y'all put the link back in the room so he can click back in? Put the link back in the room so he can click back in. Because I know his phone was starting to up. Moderator.
Okay, if I leave the screen, it'll kick me out. If I leave the screen, it'll definitely kick me out. But he has the link.
I had a moderator put the link back in. Oh, he has a link?
Yeah, he got the link.
Okay.
All he got to do is hit the link again.
I'm gonna let you brothers go ahead and catch up. I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to catch up, and then we get back to the questions. Go ahead, the floor is yours.
Malachi, man, how you been, my brother?
Yo, Malachi has been doing A-OK. I'm still here, alive and kicking, man. Like I said, broken, battered, bruised, and scarred, but I'm still here.
Oh my God, you look like. Oh man, I've been good, man. Been through, hell and back. You know how that go. But
you and me, hey, you're not alone.
Yeah, man, we gotta walk our journey, man. But yo, I'm really happy to see you, brother.
Likewise. Yo, likewise.
Oh man, I'm really happy to see you, man. I'm so glad to see you, man.
Well, you know what? It's been how many years, brother?
It's been since at least maybe 1997, 98, at least definitely by 99,
Yeah,
98, 99.
Yeah, 98. Yo, exactly 1997 to be exact.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, man. Yeah. You know what
So
I mean?
we're gonna get this story all the way unraveled. I gotta come in on
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah, because you know a
Okay,
lot
so
of
what
that
we're gonna
history.
do, right? So we're gonna finish up. I'm trying to put it in sections because I know it's a lot, and then what I leave out in my questionnaire, then you brothers can go ahead and let me back and fill it in. We went
All
with
right,
how
big
they
right.
man.
came to the knowledge, and Mike, you know already. I know you, and I think you was on here before and told how you came to the knowledge. So I'm gonna pick back up. We started the separation, right? We went into the good of One West, and this brother. Let me say this real quick. The brother just came on, said something to me in my last live, right? And then somebody else said something to my brother Sham about Qanath. It seemed like you're trying to beat down One West. So I had to take a
It's not
step
about
back and look, and I said, no, I'm not trying to beat it down, but I know how things can feel if you didn't have a home. See, I grew up in a 2-bedroom apartment with 8 children and like 7 adults, and they was on drugs. And that was my worst time. Then I had a good time also. So when somebody comes in, it's like, oh, you're attacking my home. So I understood that part, but people that's on a higher, he's going to get the other brothers left off. On a higher level of thinking, to understand that what I'm trying to do is what y'all see tonight. I'm just being real with y'all. What I'm doing right now is what y'all seeing tonight. And I may not have done it the way you guys wanted me to do it, right? Sometimes you got to get smacked around to stir up something to bring all y'all together. So let's go back again. Did you get to reach him? Because I really want him
I
on because he
shot him.
told me a story that. Go ahead.
No, I sent him a text again. I sent it to him again. So hopefully he'll
Because he
click on the
told me
link. I sent it to
something
him.
that I don't think I ever heard. I never heard nobody say it. That I think is going to drop the floor tonight. And that's why I want him back on here because it's going to drop the floor. And I really want him back on here to say what he told me. I mean, it's that deep. So now we know the separation. All right. And we're going to get on brothers. But when we do get on them brothers, let me say this. And I want everybody to respect my show. When we do talk about them, we're going to speak truth to light. But I don't want to call nobody derogatory names. You know what I mean? No derogatory names. We're just going to speak truth to light.
Right.
That's how I want to go with this.
Right.
So, damn, with the brothers back on because I want to lead that he was kind of led me there. So I just go with the doc, and then we'll go back to this other thing about what was actually going on, what men and what dealing with that this person was King David, this person was King Solomon. I don't know if you brothers believe that. I know the brother. All right. Right. So some people say that caused the split, some people say money split. So can y'all go into that a little bit?
Malachi, go ahead, brother.
As a matter of fact, it'll be my pleasure. First of all, my name is Malakaya Banya Hawara Banya Sha'ala, and I came into the walk officially in 1988, in and around when I was about 18, 19 years of age. But I had already been listening to them since I was a child. But maturity and everything made it where I wasn't actually able to join until 1988, where I was literally the youngest man in the school. This is what I'm going to say. The formal name, the Israeli School of Universal Practical Knowledge, and from 1970 or even before that till 1994, in my opinion, because of everything I studied, before all these doctrines came in, before the infiltration transpired, because make no mistake, we were infiltrated. Okay, everything that went down is not by accident, it was by grand design. Everything we had going on at the time was absolutely beautiful. There were 3 things. I'm gonna give you 3 critical things that we did that put us on the radar to be busted up. Number 1, when you had the brother named Shaya Allah and Aurora go on Montel Williams And in
Yeah.
the spirit of the Most High tore it up. The young people that came in after that show, it shook the government to its core. Then, secondly, when we effectively went around at the behest of the 126th Street Block Association between Lenox and Fifth Avenue at their behest to remove the criminal and drug element. One Saturday afternoon, we marched around there 100 men deep and cleaned that whole block out. Not ABC, NBC, no news from the nation's capital, the state capital, from the Pineapple to the Big Apple. Nobody wanted to touch that story. But the main thing that put us in the government scope to destroy us all out was when you had Brother Colin join us. He joined us for about 6 or 7 months. Very soft-spoken fellow, came to school Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and would always sit front row, 4th seat out when I used to do security there. That Brother Colin would go on. The Brother Colin, yeah, I'm a detailed man. Brother Colin would then take it upon himself in his own twisted mind to go out on the Long Island Railroad and proceed to shoot and kill a number of people. That Brother Colin's full name was Colin Ferguson. He was a member of the school. When he came in and did what he did in the FBI and the CIA, went into his quarters and found all our then flyers and literature at the time. These 3 events were put into a chain of events, all that you see going on to this day. All right? Now, I heard Aparium and Azaria talking about the fact that all... Go ahead, Qanath. You got a question?
No, go ahead. I'm just trying to reach the brother. Go ahead. I want him back on here. Go ahead. Keep on going.
So, when these 3 events transpired, that's when all of a sudden, within the hierarchy, you had certain brothers within the hierarchy who forgot their place, forgot who they were supposed to be serving. And then you had brothers, see, I won't name names at this time, but let's just say that in the immortal words of Malcolm X, when he observed that whenever you see a criminal, an immoral element enter your zone that was specializing in being a moral pillar, if you see a criminal and spiritual, immoral element enter your zone, all of a sudden, you've been compromised. So we're going to start, but I have to name names. I'm going to get to some of the hierarchy who went way off. We're going to start with Lahab. See, and I'll say it to his face. Anytime, any place, anywhere. You had, I'm gonna name names. You can come see me anytime, any place, win or draw. You had Lahab, a dude called himself Yahana. You had Yashawan. You had Lawyer. You had who else?
Aharon.
Yeah, the late Aharon.
Right.
And a couple of other brothers who called themselves the Central Command.
Right.
All of a sudden, they came up with this scheme, scam, con, and hustle of now it's not about Yahawashi. All of a sudden, you gotta come in and start worshiping a man, mainly them. Okay, them. All right. Then all of a sudden, any enterprise that we had going on was coming under their belt, their control. All right, and then all of a sudden, with all the millions of dollars that we generated through many various, we had the oil table going on, a food program going on. We had a host of things that were off the charts where everybody was going to benefit. And you had brothers and sisters who were investing their money. Then all of a sudden came the, well, you know, lose your money with your brother.
Right.
Lose your money with your sister, brother. It's about Romans, the 12th chapter, being a living sacrifice, brother.
Right.
Okay,
right.
But that's not by accident. That was by design. Some of these dudes were still drug dealing. Some of these dudes doing all kinds of criminal acts in the name of the Most High and the brothers. Okay?
Right.
And I'm going to just call it like I see it. And in AREA, knowing this was going on, he, like so many other great men in the times past, because you know how AREA knew what was going on? Because I stepped to AREA like so many other brothers did, telling them what was transpiring with Lahab and what was going down with Lahab, taking brothers' wives and giving them as gifts to the next man. No, wait. First opening the gift, tampering with it, repackaging it, and then passing it off. Bruh.
Wow.
See, but when I say that, I'm wrong. No, I'm not. I'm right. So when all these things, but why were they doing? But why were they doing that? These brothers were compromised, got caught up in things they ought not to. Okay, and then what happened? The Fed stepped in. See, this is how the federal government works. No, first, this is how the Most High works. He tells you, don't go left, don't go right. Stay on point and stay in my protection, and you serve me. And as Yahawashi said, no man can serve two masters. You either for the Most High and me, or you are against us. These men got greedy. They became corrupt. You know, like men of in times past, Absalom, nothing new under the sun. And they forgot who they served. And when the feds stepped to them, they rolled over and let the feds rape them. And then all of a sudden, first you had then you had the Central Command. But then when that got broken down and busted because we almost had a civil war going on, the next thing you know, here come King Mashayach.
Right.
First of all, Moshe Green, his actual name was Moshe Green. This man was senile. He was already in the folds of senility. This is not to slander him. They took advantage of a man who was already falling into the folds of senility, right along with Peter Sherrod, known as our scribe, Yaquab. They took full advantage of them because they were already senile and weak. Then next you came with the King Mashayach. You got to bow down to King Mashayach. But then, of course, when that got busted up, because why? It was all a money grab. You had Yeshaya who was jealous, okay, driven by jealousy, okay, and then when he got busted with this 380 semi-automatic handgun, and he somehow beat the charges, yeah, Yeshaya, I'm talking about you. See, this is a story that need to be told, man. When he rolled over, the next thing you know, this nigga, and I'm gonna say it just like, I'm sorry, Qanath, I'm going off. Let me keep it cool and civil. But this clown who always want to be in charge and always want to be a gangster, okay? He don't want to be a gangster. He don't want to be. He want to be Screwface, Scarface, or whatever. Okay.
Yeah. Tough guy.
When he got caught with this 380 semi-automatic handgun, fresh out the pack and whatnot, okay. And the cops, and so I don't know how he got busted. You know how he got. You know how you got busted, Yeshaya? Because you always ran your mouth. And your boy Tyler Dakia, your pit bull, who you thought had your back, that nigga ratted you out. I'm gonna call him what he is.
He turned on him.
And I'm not gonna sit up here and act like, oh, I'm sad that he's dead. No, later for him, man. All traitors gonna be stepped to, if not today, if not tomorrow. The Most High coming for everybody now. And this is how it's gonna be done too. This is why Malachi gonna come out the gate. A lot of you know who I am. Okay, don't worry. Some of you, I'm gonna leave you alone. We're gonna deal with the One West thing. What went down there and why it's been devastating to this day. Okay, destroying people's faith, taking men's wives. Okay, you had witches. Okay, you, Lahab, you gave into a witch that was going around telling you about her dreams. Now, what the scripture say about anyone who gives you a dream that's not of the Most High? Yeah, this same chick was I forget her scrawny name. I forget her name, but I'll put it this way. You had a whole bunch of brothers giving her sewing lessons when her husband went to work. Okay?
Right.
Yeah, you know, yeah. See, all this went down because these men were busted in criminality. So they had to, so when the feds get you, they make you roll over. See,
I'm back. I'm back.
All right.
So when you hear all about, see, the one thing he kept pushing was one. Everything got to be under one government, one order. So now, here's what happened. When the King Mashayach got busted, next thing you know, here come Yeshaya now, after he got busted, and the feds had him by the cojones. Okay, he wasn't this gangster because he didn't want to face that 3 to 5 years. Oh yeah, you know how I know what the gun model was? I'm the one that gave it to him as a gift. Legal. I told him what to do, how to get it legalized and all that stuff. But he's so Mr. Gangster, Mr. Tough Guy. And when he got busted with it, okay, he rolled over. Yeah, Yeshaya. Let's talk about that, Yeshaya. For real, Yeshaya. Huh? And this is Malachi talking. And I say the truth in Christ, I lie not. My conscience also bears me witness. And the next thing you know, here come Yeshaya with the 12 kings. Now, none of these doctrines were in the Bible, but that was being done deliberately. Okay? So a split transpired. And first, Lahab got kicked out. Joshua, all of them got busted and rolled out in a big, massive council. Because it was about to be some bloodshed that was going to go on up there. And I, along with a couple of other brothers, told a brother named Tazawar, Barak Bond, and a few other men who were concerned, yo, if we don't get this under control, it's going to be a problem. And then they took it upon themselves to form a council. They came against these men and got them straight up out of there. But you still had Yeshaya with his 12 kings, onion rings, Lord of the Rings. And then a big council took place and a massive split took place in that time frame. But he was still trusting Tazakrakia. Okay? This dude, man, this dude from the door was bad news. But the bottom line is, Tazadakia was the Frankenstein monster and Yeshaya was Dr. Frankenstein himself. But let me just get to the point, though. Then in 1996, you had a split took place. I left, along with a number of other brothers, to what we call now the original HOD. Not House of David, but the House of Demons. Okay? And you had leading the charge, Nathaniel Alaga. Now it's time for you to be dealt with, Nathaniel Alaga. Israel United in Cons, IUIC. Israel United in Cons. You, Rahab, and this other dude, what's his name? Yaasha. We called him Ayasha, though, on the low. Yaasha. Okay? You guys took us down here at 464, or what I call 464, West 126th Street, 127th Street, all right? And there, when things were going good, you guys made a deal with the Rosicrucians. You brought a dude in from the Rosicrucian order who was coming in under the Metaluca, or what I call Meta-Lucifer program. And let me tell you what this demon told me out of his own mouth when that whole council that night, when they revealed they were going to go left, literally. It explained what happened at One West. The same doctrine of coming under one umbrella, one grip. And then here's some of the deal. This is the deal that you had to follow if you were going to take the money this Rosicrucian was going to bring in. The name of Yahweh. You can't say Yahweh. You can say Yahuwah. You can say Yahui. You can say Ahaya. But the name Yahweh is no more. You had to teach Yahweh Shai's name is not Yahweh Shai. You could say Yahshua. You could say Yahuwah. You could use any other variation. But Yahweh Shai out the door. You had to teach that the Star of David is a symbol of witchcraft. Now, hold up. If it was already a symbol of witchcraft, why would that be a deal? Why would that be part of the parameters of what you had to teach? But that was going on at One West already. And then what the Rosicrucian said to me when I was saying, hold up, You can come down here with under these guys' auspices and make us an offer to turn our back on our God and our people, but you can't come in here with a reparations check. He said, look, check this out. We got every black group, including other factions of your Israelite group under our umbrella. So you might as well come on in. And at that point, he was told to leave, and it was about to be and I'm gonna keep it 100, some bullets flying that night at 464, the House of Demons.
That's true.
Okay. Okay, wow. But let's get back. But see, all this is, like I said, this was not by accident, but it was by grand design. I can remember when Lahab and all of them were in the spirit. I remember when they were good dudes, man. But they allowed the system to rape them because they forgot who they served. They got too big, and they became, how you say, like David, like all the great men in times past. They forgot who they served. Where is it written that you could pass another man's wife off? The late Shabar. Pass his wife. All right. Okay. And then when Shabar, and then, it's still been questions about if Shabar actually committed suicide.
Right. I doubt it. I doubt it.
I know Shabar, but I don't believe he killed himself.
I doubt it.
When you went against Taladaki and that comforter crap, see, Shaw and Ariel were severely compromised, but I don't have no pity for him because I stepped to them and told them about this dude.
That's true.
I told him about you. You remember, right?
I remember.
But see, everybody got their strengths and their weaknesses. Yeah, Ariel was a master teacher, but on the carnal side, Ariel's weaknesses was money.
He was a gambler.
Money. Yeah. If you had the right, like Ric Flair said, if you got the money, honey, you got Ariel. Okay? See, once the money came in, the jet plane flying, Ric Flair, the jet plane, you had the jet plane flying, limousine riding, wheeling, dealing, hell raising. Things that you had brothers going to clubs, and they go in the clubs popping bottles at $300 a pop. Okay?
True.
All of a sudden you had the Lex Coupe Beamers and the Benzes coming in. But that was because the roster crews were already in on them. Okay.
Malachi, one second. Now, you see, 1 second. You see, Qanath, you see how the spirit works? You see how this brother just came? I haven't seen this brother in years. You see how much details he's adding to it?
That's a good brother, man. That's a good brother.
Yeah, but man. But what I'm saying is, you see the details that the brothers add into the story. And then I told you earlier before Malachi came on. Yeah.
And this is why. Let me say something real quick for the listening audience. What he's saying is actually some of the stuff the brothers already was telling me, and I was like, whoa.
Right.
We agreed to come on, and so when you saying this, some things you said, I was like, I guess it didn't get to it yet, shook me. But a lot of stuff he's saying, they already told me. And I don't want to cut either one of y'all off. I know Aparia was telling me about the brother addiction to gambling.
I'm sorry.
And going to Israel or something like that. But yeah, finish up. I don't want to cut the spirit, so go ahead.
But let me say this to you, Qanath. But now I'm giving you the why, the three. See, like I said, there were major things that we were doing in positivity. Okay, there were 2 world champion boxers who joined our organization.
Yeah. From Philly, right?
Who gave? I want to protect their privacy, but they gave millions in donations, man. And we could have, with that money alone, we could have been on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
But just like all the other groups that came before us, but like in the days of old, you had wolves that crept in. Okay. Wolves that crept in.
Can I ask one?
All right, sure.
This is a heavy question. And you don't have to answer this. None of you don't have to answer this question because I just was there any death? Because when you got money play and that type of money,
repeat the question.
if you don't go along with the program, what?
Hey, hey, can I say
if you don't
something?
go along with the program, the conclusions. Yeah, go ahead.
What was your question?
Can I say something quick, Malachi, on that? There was a brother, he was from Cuba, right? I don't know. You remember Malachi, right? The brother from Cuba, man. I don't want to call his name. He died. They found him with his head blown off in the Bronx. You know what I mean? I'll leave it at that.
Oh. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Okay. Well, damn. I just say with the death threats, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean,
yeah,
I asked that question because what's going on today, and that poison is still seeping in the air. You know, and this is what I'm talking about. We need to cut off, not on a physical level, just on a spiritual level, and try to bring back in, because when you got people beating people and the gangster atmosphere, this is what has to stop. This is why I know it's the Spirit of the Most High that brought you brothers on, so everybody can see that where we at right now is not where we want to be as an Israelite community.
I want to say something quick.
We do not want to be here.
But Qanath, you know what? But Qanath, I'm gonna say this to you. It has to be this way because the United States government has pulled out all the stuff. When that Rosicrucian dude said to me what he said to me at the House of Demons at 464 West 127, he made it abundantly clear, okay, that there are other Israelite groups and factions that are under the Rosicrucian order. This explains why, to this day, you have many groups and factions that don't say Yahweh, that don't keep certain high holy days anymore. I mean, who don't wear the Star of David intentionally and teach this witchcraft. All these things, but in order to get the money, you had to go along with them. Okay, there was a reason why. There's a reason why you had at one mess. Okay, they had the red and the white garment only.
Catholic.
There's a reason why. There's a reason why. Hold up. There's a reason why Nathaniel Alagar and his crew rock purple, which is one of the highest colors in 32-degree masonry. Yeah, Nathaniel Alagar. Yo, it's time for you to be brought down. See, when I give Rahab and I give Ya'asha their due, they took their 30 pieces of silver like with other brothers and got ghost. You still out here. And I got a problem with that, man. Because, see, you got a lot of good brothers under you that don't know the deal with you.
Right.
Okay, you too, Johanna. There's some of your boys over there in ISUPK that don't know you.
Hey, former camp leader. Former camp leader.
Okay, we know you, Johanna, and what you was doing in Philadelphia. Okay, and here in New York. We know you, bro. Don't see, and this is why now the time has come. Okay, okay, and this is why I'm here now, because see, like I said, you got other factions of young people coming in here, starry-eyed, happy, but there's been a lot of other divisions and all kinds of things going on in the Israelite crew. And for all you out there who got your groups going on, mark who you have among you. Okay, you got women still, witches coming in here, still sleeping with brothers intentionally and taking them off. And you got brothers welcoming them. Okay? That's what happened at one mess. You had all, like I said, when you had Awara and Shayala Dumontel Williams and the government saw all those young people. Cause like I said, when I came in, you could get a seat every night. You could, it was only a handful every night. That was in the 80s. But when they went on Montel Williams and that drove came in, that shook the government to its core, because we had every young people coming in, making it happen. And you had these grown seasoned men. These grown, I'm sorry, Qanath, these grown seasoned men.
Let me go into this real quick.
Go ahead.
Let me go into this real quick, because I don't want to cut your spirit. But you just you said purple, you said red, right? So you're going. So let's go into that. Let's go into that because that plays a role into what people been saying for a long time. And I know you brothers want to talk about that. I'm curious about that part, about that. What's going on with that? What's going on?
Here's what happens. Whenever you join the Masonic order, let me explain exactly what that is. When we're at 464, we were at 464, right? And the Rosicrucian dude was laying down all the ramifications of getting that money. Oh, we were gonna get paid. What? We was happy. We thought this was a legitimate thing until he started saying what we couldn't do anymore. We couldn't use the name of Yahweh. We can't use Yahawashi. But he said this here: when you come under our umbrella, we're gonna give you a modified garment. You'll no longer be able to make and style your own garments. You will be given a modified garment in a specific colors to wear whenever you represent us. You can still go out and teach, but you won't be able to teach, okay, certain things any longer. Coming under what we call the 501c3. Now, the 501c3 ain't nothing but the 666 order, okay? And it works when you do the math. Just do the math. 5 plus 1 is 6. 1 plus 5 is 6. C is the third letter of the alphabet. So 3 plus 3 is what? 6.
Right.
6, 6, 6. So it's a 501c3 for a reason. But now, if you join them, everyone was going to be given a specific order and group, okay, and a specific color. So Nate is rocking purple because he went way in. That's on the left-hand side. That's the 32-degree masonry. Tanadokia, Shaw, Aria, all y'all. Y'all let that red and white aspect come in. I forget the degree and number of that, but that was their color. And they all looked the same. You had no individuality. That's because those specific colors, red on the left-hand side, satanic order, white, purity. Yeah, but see, purity works two ways. You can be pure good or pure evil.
Well, that's true.
Okay?
That's true. That's true.
I'll be right back, gentlemen.
Let's let the other brothers in real quick, just for a minute.
Yeah.
Let's let the other brothers, because Parham, you back on. Yes.
Can I say something quick? You was talking about
Parham, you was telling me something about.
Yeah. You talk about the tuggery, right? There's always a tuggery element in Israel. I know a brother that used to be strapped. So that there's always that tuggery element.
Lean back.
It's nothing new. It's nothing new. Yeah. What I'm saying is nothing new, right? That tuggery always in Israel. It's nothing new, you know what I mean? So you see these brothers acting a certain way, jumping in brothers and doing this. That thuggery is from one West. It's rooted in one West. You know what I mean? And everything what Brother Malachi say, let me say something about that. That brother is a cool brother, man. I know the brother for at least 26, 27 years. I know that brother.
Aquarium, 30 years now. It's been 30 years.
Yeah. I'm getting old, brother. I'm getting old. 30 years. Yeah, 30 years, brother. Yeah, I know that brother. And that brother is a good brother, man. And they have mistreated that brother. I see them mistreat that brother, man. I don't want to go into it, but they mistreat that brother a lot. I'm talking about they robbed that brother.
Yeah.
I'm saying they robbed that brother. I'm telling you one way.
Not just me, they robbed all of us.
Yeah.
All of us. Yeah. You know, I got hit for 10,000 when I invested.
That's true.
But brothers who put in work weren't getting paid. You know, you hear you on the oil. Even I was doing volunteer at times oil work for the brothers, talking about they get 2/3 and you get 1/3. And they had what they call a sack day. The hell you a sack day? Where that in the scriptures where people to pay a man his money? Okay, but they didn't have no sack day because they was going to the clubs, taking the money and doing all kinds of evils, man. Yeah.
Malachi, you remember Tazapawan? Yeah,
Mr. Fast Talker.
Okay. Yeah, he in jail now. He's serving time. He in jail.
But you know what? He got off easy because the evil but see, that's just it though. He got caught up in that let me just bring. I almost forgot the Lions of Empowerment. See, there's another tactic the government uses to bust you through tax evasion. There was another program my brother bought in, and I told these brothers about that sovereign crap.
You talking about the light-skinned brother?
Yeah, him.
Yeah,
okay, he's still on the run, living in Arizona on a reservation. Remember?
Oh, I remember that. I remember
that. Hold on, he's still in Arizona. But anyway, they bought in this program, the Lions of Empowerment, where you didn't have to. They're gonna get you somewhere where you don't have to pay taxes and you have to do this, man. And do you remember all the corrections officers and everybody who got busted in that?
Yeah.
Rahab was a correction officer. Yahawashi was a correction officer. You had other brothers who was corrections officers and city workers who got caught up in that scam, which explains why they went left.
Yeah. Right. Well, something I want to say, Malcolm, something I want to add to that,
hold on. And Lahab, if you watching this, Yeshaya, if you watching this, anytime, any place, man, I'll say it to your face. I've been wanting this for a long time, not because it's slander, because I want to warn all you other people out there to beware of what you're dealing with, man. I'm naming names. I'm giving facts.
A worm now. What kind of worm?
Okay, and hold up. And now to all you other groups.
Wait up,
Now, hold up. To all you other groups. Wait, hold up. To all you other groups that are served under, and you know who you are. Don't worry. I'm not gonna come for you. I'm not gonna come for you.
What the brother is saying, the brother that's listening, right? What the brother is saying that the old foundation was not built in Christ. That's where the brother is coming from.
Right.
That's why the brother is bringing out these information. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. We trying to nitpick. The brother is showing you that the foundation of One West wasn't built on Christ. That's why I see these other brothers out there from these different groups acting the way they act. Because the foundation was not. We was teaching about Israel. We was teaching about Israel, but it go behind teaching about Israel. It's a they was teaching our nationality, but this thing go far beyond nationality. It go behind keeping the laws of God and accepting Christ as Messiah and walk in the example of Yahawashi. That's why these brothers out there acting the way they act, because the foundation was built on God. It wasn't built on a rock. It was built on a sandy ground.
And here's why.
Money.
Because you know why? Because it was built on, first of all, in its initial phases, like I said, they had the right idea and the right aim, but then after a while, it became about what? Manipulating your racial passions. See, it wasn't about appealing to your intellect after a while. All you kept hearing, Esau the devil, the white man the devil, this is the devil, blah, 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 blah. Hate, all that hate. And with all that hate, where did all that hate boomerang back on? Us. Okay?
Yep.
All that hate aspect. War, we're predators. But who you were preying on? The very sheep that you were supposed to be looking over and protecting. Okay? And this is what happened. But like I said, I'm going to keep saying it over and over. It wasn't by accident. It's a grand design. You go back to the days of the Hellenists, the Pharisees, the Sadducees, they were being paid by who? Rome.
Rome, yeah.
They were being paid by the Caesars. They were the boule of that time. And these monkeys here became the boule of this time. The Pharisees and the Central Central Command, okay? And then Taladakia with this whole comforter doctrine. But why did Arian Shah back him on that?
They co-signed it, man.
Money.
You know why they co-signed it? Because he had them.
Yeah.
He had more dirt on them than a little bit. They let this clown all in their circle, so they were compromised.
Right.
And Zapawan went along with it too because he could be paid. You too could come, Bun, if you're watching. Shame on you, bro.
Yeah. That guy's an idiot, man. That guy's an idiot.
Okay.
Straight up idiot.
And you, Lakamaba, I loved you as a brother, man. And you turned your back on me too, boxer.
Oh yeah, you did.
You all knew the deal, man, and you all went with that. And look at you now. And all you, and for some of you out there that were in there and you knew the deal and you got kicked out, here's what I'm going to issue. I'm going to issue to all of you out there. I'm going to issue a formal apology. I apologize for failing you. And when I say fail you, I mean, I should have bought this out a lot sooner, man. But no better time than the present, because see, we're in the end time. We may have our differences on beliefs now, but a lot of people have not been able to come back because they're that destroyed, man.
Yeah.
There are a lot of broken bones. So
I got a question. I got a question. I'm gonna let you guys go back in, but I got a question because my phone is like, I mean, it sounds like a fire truck outside right now. You know, everybody like, what the hell? You know, so and to be honest with you, it's been positive. You know, like long time coming. You know, and it's, to me, I hope the brethren could see it as a cleansing. So now, you know, repent. Let's move forward. You know.
Yeah.
Let me ask this, and I'm gonna let you in on that. I know they have a book that's called something Zion. I had it off just for this occasion, and it goes into Israel and Chicago, New York, and so on and so forth. Now, I saw a picture, an old picture of the elders back in the day, and they had on this black hat. Okay, it looked like a Moorish hat.
Yeah.
Right. What was going on there?
A fez. It was a fez. A fez. A fez.
Right. So where did the change? Right. So where did the change come in at? If you, I mean, I don't know if you was there when that time come. I don't think so. In fact, I know you was because of time. But do you know how did it change in that way of thinking, doctrine? If I'm answering the question right, do y'all follow what I'm trying to ask here?
I understand what you're saying. What I hear, right? They was down with some so-called Jew. They get a lot of things from so-called Jew. Aria, when you look at a picture, old picture with Bibbins and Aria used to dress like a so-called Jew. And Bibbins had that car on because it's something to do with the Moorish, what do you call it? The Moorish Hebrew, something or another.
Yeah.
All them come out of the group. All them come out.
Moorish temple.
Yeah, Moorish temple.
More
something
science,
to do with
right.
Moorish thing, right? But but what I'm saying that they get a lot of things from the so-called Jew. I think what is his name? Wandsworth, Isaiah.
Wentworth.
Yeah, he was down with the so-called
Matthews.
Matthews. He was down with the so-called Jews. So they get a lot of information, a lot of because they have the, for example, they have the Passover with the egg and the egg and the cabbage and all those different things. They get it from the so-called Jew. That's not all part of our history. They get it from the so-called Jew.
Quick?
Yeah.
Can I say something quick?
Hold on. That might went over. I think
I know that, brother.
Head. So
you know me, bro, right?
Jumped over mine.
You know me, right?
I'm gonna ask you brothers a question.
They say don't.
Do y'all brothers know me from One West?
Yes. I know you.
Wait, I gotta see your face. I gotta see your face more clear.
Do all you three, check this out. Do all you three brothers know me from One West? Was I in One West with you brothers?
I know you.
I know you, but what? So can I say something quick? A certain Negro, whose name will be nameless, been telling lies and saying I was never in One West. We got three brothers here that can vouch. I was a brother in One West.
No, I know you. I don't remember your name.
Three of these
I know your face. I know your face. I don't remember your name, but I know your face.
Don't know my name
because
you know what? But I was there.
That's why I wanted to come on.
Yeah, you was there. You was there.
Thank you. That's all I want.
You was there.
Thank you.
No, can I say something? Can I say something?
I'm Mashayach, bro.
Anyone is teaching lie that a brother was there. That brother was there. I don't remember the brother's name, but I remember the face. I don't forget face.
Me too. I don't forget faces either when they were active in the ministry. But now, to land back
Hey,
off
wait,
on
hey, I'm gonna come. Wait a minute. I think I sparred with that brother one time when we used to spar
Yeah,
with Guap.
lean back upon, lean back.
I think I have a sparring session with
oh
that brother
yeah.
in martial art. Remember, I par him.
Oh right.
Shout it
I have a
out, bro.
sparring session with you, bro. I remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
But
You know what I
now
mean?
let me land back. But Qanath, in all honesty, what Yaquab wanted to do, when he broke off, he wanted to make the ministry much more appealing to the brothers and sisters out here who were listening, more dynamic and more action oriented. Many of the other groups were more too formal and too what they call stuffy. For lack of a better word. When this minute, for me, what appealed to me about this ministry when I joined, it was the uniformity, the intensity, the fact that they challenged you. They didn't just tell you to believe what they said. They gave you the etymology, the bibliography, the geography, and every other geography you could think of, and told you to go and check it out for yourself. They challenged you to go to other groups and make the comparison. And I'm gonna say this here for me. Every question I had, they had an answer biblically.
But Malachi, some of them was a bunch of niggas, though. You have to admit to that, man. Come on, man.
Hold
Some of them was a
on.
bunch of niggas.
No, wait, Aquarium. You heard what I said earlier on. I gave a specific time frame of when the spirituality was in. But when we marched on, the main thing that shook them was, again, when we marched those drug dealers on 126th Street.
I remember.
I remember. Cleaned that whole block out.
I remember.
Okay? I know you do, because you were
some of them guys were cold, man. Some of them guys was inside the building hiding with a gun while they have us out there walking up and down. You know what I mean? Some of them guys, I'm not gonna call a name. Some of them was a bunch of cowards inside the building with the guns. I didn't want to come out.
I know. But that's not, but I want to stay on top.
Hold on.
I don't want to call even call no damn name.
Let me say something. Hold on.
But Qanath,
hold on.
On a serious note.
Wait a minute.
On a serious note. When we went, when Yaquab and Arya and those who would come in, again, their whole mission was to appeal to the young people. Many of us would not want to join something that was already like a church. They had something much more radical and much more different.
They tried to bring in militancy.
Right. So that's why Qanath, you had the gatekeepers and all the other old vanguard, they split and broke off because of differences in approach. All right. But again, sadly, once some men were renegade, or they had men coming in corrupting everything, okay, that's why certain brothers went to other states, okay. But one brother in particular who always stood on his shield, and when he was no longer caught up in the hypnosis, he's now dead and gone. But I'm gonna shout out Ariala, okay?
Yeah.
That dude was a G in this. And when he saw the corruption and he finally broke the fog of lies, he started coming down on them too. Okay? He had his issues like anybody else, but he was also staunch when he broke the fog. See, like I said, they used mind control and fear after a while. It became if you left the school, who gonna teach you? You and us. No. But see, I killed them with this when in Jeremiah 1:5, the Most High said, before you were born, I knew you and I ordained you a prophet. And this is why it was important to study for yourself. Because see, you're a lot of man pleasers. But see, I killed them with the scripture, one man plant, the other man water, but it's the Most High who gives the increase. Yeah, you guys will use as instruments to bring all of us in, but that don't mean we under you.
Right. But I want to say something to Amalekite, right? How you see
Go.
PK, right? My brother out there saying that they started to start with them. It didn't start. That's a lie. You see, I hate
Yeah, we
these
gotta
lies.
kill.
These lies
Yo, we
make me
gotta
feel
kill that. No,
mad
we
and
gotta kill
angry.
that noise.
No, that shit
We
make
gotta
me
kill
feel
that noise.
mad and hungry. I know that guy personally, and he's and misleading our people. That's what pissed me off. And I feel sorry for these younger brothers that don't know better. You know what I mean?
Right.
It didn't start. When I went to
41
One West, right? Yeah. No, I'm talking about One West before, right?
Right.
One West, right? It's Haria, Yaquab, Marshall, so-called 7 was there, right? That guy was a student. That guy was a student. The IUCPK, so-called leader, he was a student there.
Who's this guy? Who's this guy you're talking about?
I'm talking about Yana.
Who?
Oh,
Yana.
Yeah, Yana.
Yana.
Yeah.
I know Yana. I used to be in Yana camp. Me and Malachi, and Isaiah. So they need to stop telling lie. Tazaria needs to stop damn lie talking about 1968. You know what I mean?
69,
when I came to
69,
they say
69.
Right. When I came to One West 1989, right? Johanna was a student there.
Exactly.
He was a student there, bro. He break off. I think he left unit time of Marshall, right? I think so, right?
Mm-hmm. And then
right before. Yep. Right before.
Yeah. He left and break off and start his own thing and continue with that One West thing, that One West doctrine and certain things. So they're all like, these guys are just lying, man. I'm just pissed off, man.
Let me say something. Let me say something real quick. You know, with the revelation.
You've been quiet, quick.
All right, yeah, with the revelation that my brother Malachi, that I haven't seen in so long, that I'm so happy to see, has brought in all these details now. You see, out of the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, man, the Most High don't play with his law, man. Out of the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, we know from our end that there was a meeting with the Rosicrucians, with Tazadakia, and then now Malachi bringing in that the Rosicrucians was already infiltrated. So, you know, it's all the details. So, yo, listen, man, this is why these guys don't want to talk to us. And it was puzzling me for a while, but now that Malachi done brought it out, Malachi done brought it out, now I see why they don't want to talk to us. So now, let me mention Sarnetta now. So Sarnetta, so this is why Sarnetta won't return our phone calls. Why won't Sarnetta return our phone calls? We the ones he need to be talking to. You don't need to be talking to these other jokers out here, man.
Right.
You friends with them and all that. You friends and all that.
Let me say something real quick. It's funny you say that because when y'all mention Masons and if anybody watch out, look, hold on. The person that just came in, I don't know you, and I'm not gonna let you on. I see you in the back room, like people. You gotta show your face before I put you on the screen, right? I'm not gonna let you pop on. You gotta show your face, right? See how he left? He left off as soon as I said that. All right. Now, and everybody not just gonna pop on this live. We screen stuff very carefully over here.
Please.
All right. You mentioned Sarnetta. Right? You mentioned Sarnetta. And people throw things out. Oh, that's some Mason. He's a this, he's that third, right? And something that got to me, because if anybody been watching lately what's been going on, our organization and another organization with a fight, Sakari, and see how they come on there and so forth. And I'm noticing, because I supposed to actually I supposed to be on Sarnetta right now at 9 o'clock. It's 9:05. I chose not to go on tonight because I think this is the spirit. Right. So it's not about me. I'm supposed to Sarnetta right now, so it's not happening tonight. Do you guys think that something else is going on? Because I know that certain people are able to go on that program, right? And I'm not trying to plant a seed. It just don't seem right because see on there, right? I can't see you guys being on there, and something's just not right. It's how can certain people hook up together and it seems like they always in some shape, form, or fashion they had something that's in the pudding. They both got something in the pudding, you know. And I say that because you said Sarnetta. They say he's a Mason, right? And they mentioned certain people being Masons. Could it be that they all got the same hand in the cookie jar? You know, if you don't know, say you don't know. It's just something that's just
I don't know. I don't know about Sarnetta. I don't know about Sarnetta, but I don't know, but I know I ain't no Mason. I know I'm not. So I could see why they would not want to talk to me. And the reason why we don't have no fear is because we fear God, man. We don't fear some organization. We don't fear some Masonic ritual. We don't fear none of that. I fear God. Okay, and that's who's guiding us, man. We guided by the Most High, man. We don't need a organization or to be a part of something like that to serve the Most High and to find salvation. And that's why when me and the brother Aparium team up, when me and the brother get together, we don't have a congregation to lose. We ain't scared because we ain't got to worry about a doctrine or we got to keep teaching the doctrine of Purim or otherwise everybody going to leave us, man. And the money going to stop coming in. We ain't about money. We work jobs. We got jobs, man. We make our own money, man. We got businesses. We work jobs. We make our own money. We don't need a congregation to feed us and pay our car note and pay our mortgage and all that, man. We don't do that. See, these other guys live off of these congregations and off of whatever deals they made with the devil. So Sarnetta, I don't know his status. I really don't, but it's just funny how he won't have us on. He will not have us on. He won't return a phone call or nothing.
I have something to say, Isaiah. I have something to say quick, right? Senator is always out. You know, we call that place where they keep the music. You know the place where they keep the black music guys are in Harlem. Cause he know about us. Listen, this guy know about us. Apollo, right? He have a stall out in front of Apollo for a long time, for almost 25 years now, or maybe more.
Lean back.
Yeah, because what happened? Yeah. This guy know about the Israelite movement many years ago. So he's just using
in your Shire's class.
I heard he went to the school.
See?
Yeah, he just used the opportunity to make some money. He's an opportunist. He's just using the opportunity to make some money, right? So he know about Israelite.
Aparium, check this out. Check this out. You know, Sarnetta. Hold on. Let me just say this real quick. You know that Sarnetta was the first one on the scene when Tazadakis church got raided by the FBI, Sarnetta was the first one. So don't tell me you don't know about us, bro. You know about us, man, and you don't want to talk to us. Come on, man. But we don't need to talk to you anyway. Who cares? You don't want to talk to us, so what?
But let me just say this to you. I'm gonna say this about
hey, let me
Qanath.
No Israelite. Wait a minute. No Israelite need to go on Sarnetta. You can come on this platform. You don't have to agree with me.
Right.
You're welcome to say your piece over here. So yeah, go ahead.
I saw that video. I saw that video, right? I just want to say something quick. Just
hold on. Just 1 second apart.
Okay.
But let me ask you a question about Sarnetta. What Sarnetta is, I'm going to give credit where credit is due. Sarnetta is a great organizer. He has a great knack for bringing people together. Divide politics.
In lies.
Hold on. Let me just finish. I participated in a number of debates. I got down in a number of debates, you know, with Sarnetta a few years back. Okay, some I won, some I lost, and it took other brothers to come in with a much more aggressive spirit to deal with it. But this is what I'm gonna say about Sarnetta. like that Rosicrucian dude told me at 464, and I repeat, we have every black group under our umbrella, including other factions of your Israelite movement are under our umbrella. There's your answer, Qanath. There's your answer.
There it is. There it
Okay?
is.
So basically,
That's
you
that
saying
are calling me now. Wait.
so basically,
Yeah, bring them on. Bring them on.
Oh, you
Bring
saying
them on.
you saying
Who's
all of
that?
these camps is under that
Go ahead.
order. That's what you're saying?
Say
Yeah.
again?
You saying all of these camps is under that order?
No.
Yeah,
I
Master.
believe that.
Okay, I said some. Yes, I want to be
some.
like I said some. He said some, not all. There are a lot. Like the Most High said, I reserve unto myself 7,000 men
7,000 men
that have
bound to
not
be out.
bowed the knee. Now you can tell the tree by the fruit it bears. When you
Right.
here's some of the distinctions of who's under the umbrella. If you're hearing someone telling you, my group is the only group that's teaching the truth.
Yo,
If you come in and you start asking, well, who are you to question me? I'm over you.
Right.
I was here before you.
Right.
Wait a minute. When you get hit with just those two right there, that means you're now joining a cult. Anytime you get told you can't ask questions, and if you do ask questions, now you're a rebel and all that. I wore that title proudly. I'm still a rebel, a righteous
too.
enlightened brother, exalting life-giving scriptures. Rebels. That's how I roll. See, that's how you know your Shaidah, who is in that fold. When you're getting told you can't have no separate thoughts, no questions, and if you do, you get put out and excommunicated. You got a problem. That lets you know who's who.
And
When
I
you
remember,
hold on. When you got schools where women, when you got sisters being passed around like a bala yayan, okay, to this day, and brothers don't check you, and you try to check the sisters on that, and you can't check them. That lets you know what you're dealing with. When women, when women have certain positions within the organization, okay,
Yeah, Tazadaki did
that's
that
how
too.
you know. That's how you know.
and
So
I'm gonna say something. Can I say something quick? And a lot of people hear me talk on these lives with this brother called Qanath, and a lot of people think all the time when I was coming on, I was just making up stories about what went on in One West. He don't come from One West. Well, we got 3 brothers on here that actually know me from One West. So all what I've been saying about men like AREA, and I'm gonna say it like it is. They don't have to agree with me. AREA was one of the most wickedest, devious, devilish men I ever met in my life. And I don't think none of these brothers here will disagree with that.
Well, brother, you know what? I gotta say this to you. When he went corrupt, when he went corrupt, you gotta call it what it is, man. There was a time in that man when he was in the spirit. But when you look,
I disagree with that.
You know how I know you're right? Because he refused to talk to me anymore. He knew, and like I said, I can't respect him, Shaw, none of them is elders no more. Because they got stepped to. In the spirit of
I was swinging with that brother a bit. You know why I was swinging? It was corrupted from the beginning, man. I'm telling you straight up, Malachi. It was corrupted from the beginning.
No doubt.
Because if it's not built in Christ, listen what I was saying, right? If a thing is not built in Yahawashi, right? He said to Peter, on this rock I'll build my church. The church have to be built on the example of Yahawashi. We're supposed to follow the example of Yahawashi. It wasn't built on that, man. It was corrupt. I understand what you're saying.
Statutes and commandments, man, which they didn't teach.
I'm telling you, because for example, He was the
All
one
right.
that started. Listen, Malcolm, hear me out. He was the one that started about the reincarnation. Marsha is King
Yep.
David and all that stuff. But
Back
that's
up a little.
corrupted, right? He was the one that started the comforter and the 12 apostles
Back up
and
a
the
little.
king. And the king, right?
No,
That was
you
corrupted,
want
right?
no,
So
wait,
the foundation
wait.
was built on corruption, man.
No, it wasn't him who started that
Who
by
started that?
himself. He wasn't by himself on that. Okay? When he started going off, like I said, the main person that was pulling the strings at the time was Lahab. Why you think
Yep.
Lahab and Yeshaya had that fight up there and Lahab got bodied by Yeshaya? When they was fighting, yeah, there was a little power struggle. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
No, when
I remember.
Yeshaya broke Lahab's ribs, right? When Yeshaya broke Lahab's ribs. Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, Malachi, what I'm saying.
All right, let me say something real quick. Hold on.
I agree with you, but I want to. But I like to.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Just one second. Because I do want to get in. Because a lot of people was upset with me because I let Lahab on, right? And
bring him.
And in my word, I say I let other people on too that don't agree with him. You know, I was going to see can I get in touch with him and actually bring him on here.
I ain't got no real disagreement with.
I may just see can I make that happen. But
I do.
But hold on.
What I want to do,
before we do that, it's a question I wanted to ask. Can I say this quick? Hold on, brother. Hold on.
Yeah. Okay. All right, go ahead.
It's a question I want to ask. I'm sorry. It's a question I want to ask. Arian, if I'm saying it right.
Yeah.
You said something to me about Ariel reading a book and breaking his foot.
The Kabbalah. They used to read the Kabbalah. They were taught the Kabbalah. The Kabbalah. And these brothers know about it too. I'm not the only one to know about it. Isaiah, you know about it too.
Can you go into that? A little bit?
I can.
You go into it, man. Go, Malachi. Go. I give you the floor. Go.
Bottom line is this here. In around 1993, going further in, once they had Ariel under control, once Ariel started taking money, he would get about $900 a week. All right, from all the monies that were collected, they all had salaries. Meanwhile, everybody who was investing got burned. But once Ariel also allegedly got caught up with a particular woman, along with the money, he was finished. See, these guys couldn't face the fact that they messed up. And so they compounded the error. And then once they got bought in, all of a sudden, here come Ariel with the Kabbalah teachings. Okay, they bringing in the very books that we were told to stay away from.
Right.
He started teaching. He started incorporating witchcraft. Like I told you, sisters, all of a sudden you had sisters in there talking about, they had dreams, and then you had 7 brothers who banged out one sister in particular, and she was a bona fide witch, bro. Yeah, he went off, man.
I don't want to mention no
but that's
the name in that concept.
No, but
I see somebody in the back chat.
But
I'm not going to let you on. I'm not going to let you on until you show your face.
Wow.
Go ahead.
But Qanath, that's what happened. I agree with you. When he got bought in, and
he's talking about Malachi. He's not talking about that. He's talking about the broken leg. I don't know if you hear about it, right? About some people was reading the Kabbalah, right? Bibbins was teaching the Kabbalah, and the reason why he didn't want to teach certain person because you have to have certain spirit to be taught the Kabbalah. I hear this brother was studying the Kabbalah, and the demon came out and threw him out of the window, and he broke his leg. I don't know. You hear about Isaiah, right? You hear about the Isaiah, right?
He's not here. There's a lot that I didn't know. But
let me say, hey brother, let me ask you a quick question. Hey brothers, let me ask y'all a quick. brothers, let me ask y'all a quick question. Can y'all look in the back chat? Can y'all see the picture of Shabar? I don't know who you are, brother. I don't know if you affiliate with the old one West School. That's what I'm really not talking.
What's
who is this?
Nah, I can't be Shabar. Shabar used to be in my camp because he passed. So
yeah, he
how
died.
many Shabar? You yeah, 44.
I want to be fair, but I don't want no coonery, so I'm gonna let you on.
I only know
I'm gonna let you on for a second.
Passed.
If you had something to add, if you had something, hold on. If you had something to add to the old one West, then you can. If not, then I'm gonna ask you to exit respectfully. I'm looking for a second.
Actually, just gonna shot me this link.
Well, I'm trying to let you on, bro. Maybe, there we go.
Yeah, somebody shot me this link in reference. I thought it had something to do with Sinetta and Sakar. They shot me this link at the same time they gave me that video. I thought that's what y'all was discussing or something.
Oh. All right.
All right, shalom.
But Qanath, let me just say this to you, brother. Okay. All I'm gonna say is this here, man. We had a good thing going, and unfortunately, corruption and as Aparian said, as Yeshaya said, and as Azariah said, they and as Yahawashi said, many of you honor me with your lips, but your hearts are far from me.
Right.
Far from me. And that's what has happened. The only thing, and like the spirit once known as Malcolm X said, the only thing I regret more than anything else is the people that I led into that who got caught up. The only thing I regret more than anything is that people that I served with who at one time I trusted, they allow other things to go on in other groups that I served, man. It's shameful. It's embarrassing. But now this is a story that needs to be told for all you groups that are out there now, for all you young people out there now. But what you have, hold fast to it. Stay on point. Okay? Continue to study to show yourself approved. Because we ain't out of this shit just yet. They getting ready to come down with the hammer on all of us.
Something I want to say quick though, right?
Very soon.
People might think, why these brothers bring up the past, right? The past have a lot to do with the future, because the reason why we have to keep on talking about these things, because brother have the same one with spirit. You see, one West is kind of, it's kind of diminished, right? But the spirit of One West is all in these different camps. It's still there. So
they've been influenced by
we have to still talk about these things, because it's sad, man. We have to warn these younger brothers that getting involved in these camps. Please check out what you're going into, man, before you go. Don't just see these guys on the street. Like I was telling out the brother earlier on Malachi, right? When you see these brothers on the street, right? You looking for a brotherhood, man. You looking for a true brotherhood. And you see these brothers present certain brotherhoods on the street, but when you go amongst these brothers and know these brothers, it's something different, man. It's something different. It's a complete different experience.
Hey, can I say something quick I can say something? Yeah. The reason why I didn't see that it was a true brotherhood, like, what you just said, is because their rank system got in the way, man.
Yeah, okay, right.
You understand what I'm saying? Where you have all these brothers,
brother,
and being on the real. Not saying you Aparium or you know what I'm saying, you other brothers here, ain't saying y'all. But I've been around Negroes up in there, man, like, yo, you don't know my rank.
Yeah,
I'm a general.
That's true.
I'm a officer 13,000. I'm general this, general that. You know what I'm saying? And what we was all supposed to be up in there is just service to the Most High. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like calling Ariel high priest, calling these men high priests, for real, on the real tip, that was out of order. But we went along with it, man. We went along. And see, I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna let y'all, whoever want to get in next. I just want to say this quick point. A lot of these brothers that I see, Johanna, Tahar, Nate, they always want to let Aria go. You know what he said or done, they want to let it slide.
You can't.
You know what I mean? You can't let it slide, man. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna let you get in.
You can.
All three of you brothers here know this man told us that this society was gonna be over in the year 2000. Am I lying on that?
Nope.
No, you're not.
Nope.
No, you're not. And see, that was also part of the split, because we said, hold on, brother. The scriptures say no man knoweth the time. Don't make no prognostication like that. But see, this is what I'm saying. Unfortunately, as you just said, Yeshida, all this rank and title went to men's heads, and they got caught up in what I call a demonic sense of entitlement. Okay?
But you know what? You noticed, sorry to cut you off, bro. You noticed what I noticed about a lot of brothers in there, man, is that these titles were fake. They wasn't real. And what a lot of y'all still fail to realize, you ain't got no power on this earth. Nowhere in the world. Nobody don't recognize none of us. Like if your hunter leave this country, who the hell gonna call your little ass a general? And I'm gonna ask another question before I'm gonna let anybody else get in up there. Who told you, nigga, that you were third in command under Christ? I know all three of y'all heard them say that. Right? And I'm gonna say this too. Another point. I want to get in. I'm gonna let you get in. When I came in there, right, in '92, I came in there 3 years after F.O.P.E came in, and I was in there about 6-7 months. And I know you know the brother that I used to roll with, Bakwash.
Yeah,
you know, the brother with the glasses. Yeah, you know who. Yeah. Me and him had a talk, and I told him like about 6-7 months in about Mashayach, and I said, that man is not King David. He said to me, how do you know? I said, the spirit is telling me he ain't King David, bro. All right. And when Mashayach left, Tazadaki was teaching one class on a Sunday, and the spirit got on me, tell all of the whoever was in that classroom, he said, tell them that you knew that that man wasn't David. And I stood up and I said to Tazadaki and everybody else that was in that classroom in that day, I think Hashar was there and a couple other brothers. I said, I knew the man wasn't King David. And big mouth ass Tazadaki, because we call him Tazadaki, but he couldn't duck the punishment he couldn't duck that the Most High threw on him, which he's still gonna get some more. But he said, how you knew that he wasn't you knew he wasn't King David? I said, yeah, I got a witness. I said, yo, Bakwash, didn't I tell you that when we first walked in these doors that man wasn't David? He said, yeah. And I didn't hear not one man in that classroom, one Ak in that classroom say a word. So basically what I'm saying is that everybody felt for that okie doke that that man was King David. I'm reading these scriptures about.
Hey, Aria, one minute. Aria make people swear. And actually, brother, you know that brother Dawson, brother with the Afro?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They make these brother, that brother was so pissed, right? They make these brother bow down and say Marsha is a king. And Marsha, I like Marsha. Marsha was a cool brother, but he get caught up in it after a while. He didn't say, no, I'm no king. He get caught up into it. He actually get caught. I actually thought he was king, a king.
He believed it. He believed the hype.
Yeah, he believed the hype. He did.
Well, here's what I was saying. Then I was always a problem child, according to them. After a while, the scripture said, we know we're not supposed to be getting caught up in foolish genealogies and all these speculatives. How is he king? How do you know he King David? Where you get that from?
Reincarnation.
Bro, they told us he was, but they told us he was King David. They told us he was Moses. They told us he was Peter.
Reincarnation.
Am I wrong?
Yeah.
But see, again, that's what I'm saying, gentlemen.
Yeah.
All that was when the takeover, and that was being orchestrated by Lahab and that whole Central Be Damned, okay? All that started coming in by way of him. And do you remember when for about 2 years or so, Marsha got sick?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
He was out to school for almost 2 years behind that. And Lahab kept talking about he had some, an angel was telling him that Marsha was going to die and he was going to take over her. Bro, this is what I'm talking about. This is why 2 Timothy 2:15, study to show yourself approved, man. Look, I saw through all that because, again, when you get ripped off of the sizable amount of money I got ripped off, along with other people who got ripped off, you see through all that. They knew, and they all monitored. Wait, and they monitored.
Can I say something on that, Malachi? Can I say something on that on your behalf?
Go.
I remember one time, especially, remember when we had the school down Madison Square, the new school, so-called new school, right? And you stand up in the school, and you stand up in the class, and he was asking Mike. You remember Mike Holler?
Yeah, Mike Holler, right?
Yeah, Hannah buddy, right? And you stand up and say,
lean back upon him, lean back.
Because Mike Holler, because the brother Malachi, Mike Holler promised to give back the brother his money after they started to make money, because they was making a lot of money on the oil table, right? And the brother stand up,
tons of money.
Yeah, the brothers stand up and say, Mike Holler, where's my money? And you remember they called you a demon because of that?
Yeah.
They called the brother a demon. I never forget that, man.
I was there. I was in that. I was there. We was up at the top of 125th Street. I was there.
Yeah, 70. That was 77 West, 125th Street, right there on the corner.
That was up the street.
Right. Yeah, right where
Let me ask y'all a question.
Where the number 2 was.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Yeah.
Hold up. Let me ask y'all a question real quick. Of course, a lot of things have been unveiled, and this might be the most unveiling video since, and I'd like to thank you brothers for it. You know, what was it that held it back? Was it a sense of loyalty? Was it bodily harm, or was it thought you were going to be scrutinized? What was it that held you brothers back? I mean, like you said, you brought it out before, but to me, I heard stuff, but nothing like this.
I'll tell you about
like this before, you know. So
I'll tell you why I didn't leave.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll tell you why I didn't leave, right? They have a tactics what they use, right? They have a tactics what they use. The church uses it too. If you leave her, well, Yeshua used to say, the flying saucers are going to come down, and if you're not in the school, this is a school that all about what, 200 people?
The door.
Yeah, 144,000. If you're not in the school and the flying saucers come and pick you up, you know what I mean, you ain't going to be safe. So they used to use a lot of tactics. They make you feel like if you leave here and don't come back there, you see, that's why
they can write your name out the book of life, bro.
Yeah. So what they do, they use a reincarnation as a tactics. That they put it this way. They put it this way, right? Like they're the only one can have an outline to God. Hello, me Mosai, give me the breakdown of the scripture. They're acting like they're the only one have direct link with the Mosai. If you want to break down of a scripture, you have to come to me. You have to come to me and only me. So they put that fear in you. If you leave, you know what I mean? You're lost. You're damned. So that's the fear tactics they put in you. You know what I mean?
If I could say something too,
that's why I didn't leave
on that. The problem is like a lot of that stuff that was coming out fell on deaf ears. You know, like Malachi. Remember, you say you brought it to certain people, but they was in cahoots already. They wouldn't listen to it. They wasn't trying to hear it. And me and Aparium and a couple other brothers used to talk all the time about how these guys, something ain't right, man. This guy's acting corrupt. They're doing certain things that don't go with the scripture. And we used to talk about it, man. And it just couldn't go nowhere because we weren't in the ranking structure to make changes. We had rank, but we wasn't in that inner circle
top
to actually
echelon.
make we wasn't in the top to make those changes. We was just, you know, in the organization. But little did we know that we was in a trap, man. We was trapped in a
Right.
damn Masonic organization that had a whole hierarchy that we didn't even know about. You know what I mean? So
Now, speaking for
yeah,
me, the reason, Qanath, the reason I held off from leaving immediately, because like I said, we had young people that were coming in there, man, hopeful, starry-eyed, sincere. And I didn't want people to get victimized. But unfortunately, some people did wind up getting victimized. But, you know, for me, I had enough. And I and a host of other brothers, we left. Okay, granted, when we went down here to 464 with Rahab, your Asha and Nathaniel, they didn't do no better. They didn't do no better. But still, we had my determination when I left was that, look, the Most High called me in this. No one can take this from me except him. Okay? And upon my departure, and here it is, I'm 52 years old now, man. And I'm still a practicing Israelite. I'm still doing my thing, win, lose, or draw. Because see, I remember what Yahawashi said, hold fast to what you do have and make it grow. Okay? I don't care. See, all those tactics of if you leave here, the door, you ruin it. Man, I said, please stop. You know why that didn't make no
You know
sense
what
to
it
me?
is? They had so much power over us, man, and make us believe all the hypocrisy that they were selling, man. You know, because a lot of people didn't leave because they really believed that they were damned if they would walk out them doors.
right.
Yeah, but you know, hold up. But see, again, brother, when you say us,
Can y'all
ain't no us.
excuse me.
Here, because see, my thing is, I wasn't. Look, here's my thing. I'm not. You couldn't buy me. I couldn't be bought. See, they recognize the men. Anybody who gave problems, who showed spirit, who questioned them, who didn't just follow blindly. You got labeled a demon or whatever else. They done ripped.
Me?
They
Yeah.
done ripped you. They done ripped you off, but you're a demon. But see, we had brothers coming in. But hold up, you had brothers coming in that was sincere. So I didn't want to see nobody get victimized. So I held out, and I also held out, hopefully, that they would see the wrong they were doing. But evil men only wax worse and worse. And once,
Yep.
And then okay,
but you know, but
hold
it's like with me, man. I come out of that organization just like all three. Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on. Moderators, can you put the link in the room? I got somebody else. I believe I just got a phone call from the One West. I don't know. I think it says Mike Oliver. I don't know. I don't hear C. Can y'all put the
Mike Oliver
link in the room?
Michael Holla,
so
Michael Holla.
that person can come on.
Michael Allah or Michael Alaba.
I don't care
know
what
if
you
that's
bring
it.
it.
So I don't know if that. I don't know if that's
Michael
the
Holla,
person.
bring him in because I want to chop his head off.
Moderators, can you put the link in the room?
If it's Michael Holla, bring him on.
Well, I don't want to.
If
it is, hold on. If it is him, I don't want to go and start throwing blows. We want to keep it so everybody can hear. We want to have a good dialogue.
Nah, we're gonna be peaceful.
Disagree.
We're gonna be peaceful, man.
No.
Right. So, moderators, again, can you please? There we go. Thank you, Star. Brother, excuse me, brother. I just got off the phone with you. If it's you or not, still come in the room. Other phone calls I got, you know who are. Come in the room, but when you do, please be respectful. If you agree or disagree, it's not about debate. I really want to mend the brotherhood, if possible, you know. But yeah, the link is in the room, and you're welcome to come in. So y'all can go ahead and finish your conversation. The link is in the. Wait a minute, no, that's the other brother.
So
the link is in the room again, brother. Come on in. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mike.
you may be still.
Y'all go ahead.
Yeah, Pop, go ahead. What you saying, man?
What I was saying again,
maybe I could.
Man.
You
talk.
If I could jump in, all right. If I could jump in, I want to say this to all the Israelites that's out there, all the splinter groups, all the Israelites, listen. Ain't none of y'all priests. Let's get that straight.
Tell it.
Not near one of y'all is a priest, and I dare you. I challenge you to come and change my mind. A matter of fact, because you can't change prophecy, you can't change the scripture. None of y'all are priests, man.
Prophets or apostles.
None of y'all are apostles. None of y'all are prophets. None of y'all are priests. None of y'all are high priests. Ain't nobody no general. Y'all ain't nothing. The only thing you could be is a disciple of Christ, a student of Christ. That's it.
Thank you.
Like the rest of us. That's all you could be. You can't be nothing else. And y'all need to stop calling yourself priests, man, because the priesthood is going to be established by Christ. It tells you that in Revelation. Okay, the 144,000 is the priesthood. So you telling me that your spot is already guaranteed? Is that what you're telling the world, that your spot in that group of the 144,000 is guaranteed already? You set, you have the monopoly on the truth. You got the monopoly on the Bible and on the Israelite.
They got the golden ticket, bro. They got the golden
ticket.
They got
So y'all need to stop it, man. Y'all need to stop it with all these ranks. Stop it with the ranks, man. And stop it with calling yourself a priest, man. And I don't care who don't like it and who love it, who don't. I don't give a damn about that. Because we ain't scared of none of y'all, man. I hope y'all know you ain't meant you listen, we ain't nothing to be sneezed at, okay? I'm not just saying that because we've been around, man, and we know what time it is. All of us on this chat, we know what time it is. So come on, stop it, y'all.
And I agree with you. Hold up. All I ever have been is a servant, man. You know why?
Yep.
Because I got no problem saying that. After all that corruption, man, I went dark for 4 years. I went renegade out this truth for a number of years, man, and found the all. But that was my fault. But I came back in. But all I ever have been is a servant of the Most High. I wasn't with all the super Israelite. Okay, I'm a chief high priest. My name is, and you have brothers coming in with 13 syllable names. My name is Gabar, supercalifragilistic, shaka daka daka waka, and then here the Most High put. No, you laugh. Hold up. The Most High put 1 ounce of pressure on them. Okay, and they fall.
What did AREA call itself up in there, bro?
Hold up. And then when some people try to roll on the camp, or the cops come rolling on the camp, brother used to fold like an accordion, man, for real, and run. Okay, so all I ever have been is a servant. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm with you, Azar. All these other highfalutin titles, man.
You're right, Isaiah.
Okay,
I'm with you, that brother, 100%.
But yo, AREA used to call himself chief high priest. It was bad enough that you call yourself high priest, but then the Negro had to put chief on there.
Right. Right.
It is a servant. Nothing less. I'm with you, Azar. All these other
Who's that brother?
Who's that brother? That's the echo.
I'm with you, that brother. But who's that brother? Who's that brother?
Chief high priest. Bad enough that you call yourself high priest.
Who's that brother? Who's that brother? I want to know who's that brother.
Right.
Wait. Somebody got to turn down there.
Hey, you brother. Who's that brother? Who's that brother? Who's that brother? Who's that brother? Who's that brother?
That's the echo.
I'm with you, that brother.
I can hear that echo too.
Who's that brother?
Yo, Q, who this brother here?
Okay, hold on. Hey, listen.
Who's brother?
You got it. Brother.
I want to know who's that brother.
I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out.
Right. Who's that brother? Who's that brother?
I don't know if you was the brother that called me.
Brother.
Who's that brother? That's the echo.
I'm hearing that echo. I can hear that echo too.
Who's that brother?
Yo, I keep hearing the same thing over there.
I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out.
I'm not saying anything.
Find out. I'm going to find out.
Who's that brother? Who's that brother?
I don't know if you.
No, we should put this on a rap jam, bro. Carly, who's that brother? Yes. Yo, I keep hearing the same thing.
I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out.
I'm not saying
Jones,
anything.
Mike Tyson. We know that you want that Mike Tyson fight. It's a bit of a weird one in the fact that we don't know what's going on. It seems to be an exhibition, 2-minute rounds, no headgear. We know that if you were in there, the champ was in there, you'd be going right for that knockout. What do you make of it? And what do you make of the sort of rules that they've got put in for it?
No, I haven't really followed the rules, but I will tell you I'm excited. Everyone is the whole world talking about it. It's going to be something to talk about, something to watch.
We know that
A lot of people will be
you
tuning in, ordering, and just like myself. And I'm looking forward to it. A lot of excitement to see it. You know,
Okay, somebody been mad about us conversing. Now they're putting in they're putting in an Easter egg, bro.
Yeah, he done hacked into this chat, man.
Someone's mad.
I don't know who this guy in the yellow shirt is, man. Who is this guy?
I don't know who either.
All right, look, listen up, right? Because I feel on this time because he give me time, and that's all that he give me time, so I'm gonna give him a few times. We letting the Don King of YouTube,
you know,
come on real quick.
Who's Sonetta?
I'm trying to bring you in, Star.
Somebody got
real quick. Give me a second. Can y'all Shemai, just for a second.
Nada.
They want to see somebody go to sleep. They want to know it's going to be a banger. It's going to be banging. People going to be banging, trying to get guts and blood out of each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the people want. That's why Holyfield, he traded all hard and all that. But you can get it, Jam. All you got to do is say my name. All you got to do is go. And I'm coming right at you, Holy. Klitschko. Anybody can get it, to be quite honest with you.
David, they still in that list?
Qanath, you've been hacked.
You know?
Yeah.
You've been hacked, Qanath.
No, I took care of it. I took care of it.
All right.
Be quiet.
I see what's going on. I got it.
What's the matter?
I see exactly what's going on. I got it.
Hey, Qanath, who is this
They
guy?
didn't try this mess.
Qanath,
Here on, Saw. I got you. Hold on.
Qanath.
I got rid of that right. I got rid of that real quick. I know, Saw. I'm trying to bring you in. They trying to hack my page. I got it.
Yeah.
I see what's going on. Damn. I just need y'all to just don't say nothing right now because I see you, Saw. I don't know what. Hold on. Hey, Saw, click out and click right back in because I had to clean up. I had to click right back in, and I bring you on. I gotta. Sham, I see you on 2, 4, 6.
We lost Aparium.
Yeah, I think he faded out.
I kicked him out already.
Yeah, man, I cut off Lockham about too, man.
All right, bro. I'm gonna let y'all continue. I'm still trying. Hold on, Black Jesus. Okay, Saw that just left, so y'all go ahead and finish up. Well, I ain't gonna say finish. Y'all just keep on going. They try to hack my pages now.
I noticed they did,
so,
but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have to beg off. I'll come back.
Yeah, we need to do a part 2. It's too much to talk about, man.
Yeah, we're gonna do. So I'll come back. But thank you for having me, Qanath.
Yeah. Hold on. Give me.
Whoa, Sarnetta.
Well, look, look, like I told all of you, the platform is open for any and everybody
Hey, Sarnetta.
to
Hey,
speak.
Sarnetta is Big Baby
So,
Hebrew.
I know who you are, brother. I know.
There we go.
I know what's going on with you, man. I ain't see you out there in a minute.
I'm all right. I'm still here, man. I'm actually still getting over it. I'm still getting over this coronavirus thing I had, man. But I'm all right.
You had the virus, they say?
Yeah, I had it.
Oh,
It almost killed me back in February.
Damn.
Oh
Sorry
my God.
How'd you
hold
get
on,
it, man?
It is what it is. How did I get? I have no idea. But let me tell you what this thing.
Hey, bro, you just gotta wait. You gotta wait. You gotta wait.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
Right, you just gotta wait.
No, you talking to somebody on the phone.
Oh,
what's good, sir?
All right, what's happening, man? I'm waiting on you, brother.
What's good,
it's like you got 7 minutes to come on over to Sarnetta Studio.
Well, how about this, Qanath?
Let me ask you a question. How do I send
Qanath, brother, before you start, if someone wants to get in, I'm gonna back off and I'll come back. You can let them on, okay? I'll come back. Because I want different voices in.
All right.
But I'll be back. But thank you for having me. And we gotta get up, Isla.
Yeah, Malachi, yeah.
You too, Yeshaya.
Yeah.
We gotta get
no
up.
doubt.
Shalom.
Hey, Qanath got my number, Malachi. Qanath got my number.
All
right. Yo, and pass Q, give me all these brothers' numbers too, if you get a chance. All right, bet.
Yeah, Sarnetta, how you doing, sir? My name is Isaiah Nathan. Left you a couple messages, bro.
Hey, sir,
I know you're busy, man.
So I can play when I come on.
Say that again.
No, I was saying I had left you a couple messages a few months back. I know you're a busy man. Isaiah Nathan, I called your number, left you some messages. Wanted to get on your show, man. We some original One Westers.
Yo, take my email there.
Okay.
Take my email.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, my email is S.
It's in the chat. You put in the chat.
S-A. Oh, I can put it in the chat?
Sarnetta, okay.
S-A.
Yeah, put in the chat.
Dot N-E-T-E-R.
All right.
At yahoo.com.
All right, I got you. Got it. All right.
Yeah, hit me with your number. I'll call you. Because you've been calling the other number. That's why. I probably didn't get it.
Okay. All right.
You're calling the Google number.
Hey, Sarnetta, do me a favor. Do me a favor, sir.
What's happening?
Do me a favor. One of my moderators is real respectful. They come on your channel and dialogue like other Hebrews by the name of Star. Can y'all block her on there? She's real cool. You know what I mean?
Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
Her name is Stars, S-T-A-R-R. Can you unblock her on your platform? She's not disrespectful. So for some reason, somebody blocked
her. Her name is what?
Star, S-T-A-R-R.
S-T-A-R-R. That's it? That's her YouTube name?
No,
Star?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get it.
Yeah, Star.
All right, I got it.
One question, Star, so I can come over. I want to share some videos to you. Can I send them to your phone?
You want to send them to me for what?
Because I don't know how to do this stuff.
No, you can share the videos on your own when you come in. You share it.
Hebrew in the head on a lot.
No, but all you do is share it though, Qanath. You can share it.
I don't know how to do that. I need to get my man. I don't have.
You go to share, man, and just share the video.
I'm telling you, I don't know how to do this stuff.
Oh. So is the videos already?
Oh, okay, I see you on the bottom. All right. All right, I got you. I know. All right, I see.
Maybe you can send it through the email.
Yeah, send it to my email.
It's only 3.
You gonna timestamp the videos as well?
Put your email in the. Yeah, they all be good. I mean, I haven't timestamped.
All right, Qanath, I sent you the link.
I don't know how
You got my email. So what you got to do is send the videos back. You got my email. I sent you the link.
Okay, you sent it on my email?
Yes, the email you gave me.
You sent it on my phone or my email?
The email. I sent it to your email, so
okay,
so you could come in. You get it?
All right, I look at it. All right. And send you the link. I'll send you the links. All right. All right, let me finish up here. We'll be right over there.
All right, peace, y'all. Peace.
All right.
Peace.
Yeah, so Qanath, man.
Yeah, we're gonna do this again, brothers. I got a few brothers on real quick that I gotta let them speak. I can't let them go without speaking. My brother. Y'all go ahead, man. Y'all know who y'all is. Oh, you left off real quick. Eleazar, where you going, bro? Damn. Well, okay. My original guest, man, thank y'all so much for coming on, man. A lot of information came out that was needed. It's been a long time coming, you know, and I hope it was received in peace and in love. A lot of times, some people may not want to hear certain things, but we all can repent. But these days, sometimes when you bring stuff out there hurts, you put a little bit of salt in the wound, but salt also heals. It burns, but so the salt may have wound, but now the wound is healing. And this is the process that we need to take. Put a little bit of salt on there. The salt takes out the poison and it heals the wound. You understand? But it burns first. You understand? So I again thank you, brothers. And hey, look, I'm gonna hit y'all up because I want y'all to be a regular on here now. Because I love this.
Okay, all right. All right. Appreciate that.
I want y'all to be a regular on here now.
Okay, my brother.
Yeah, man. Likewise,
breaking
brother.
down scriptures and just steady dialogue. All right.
Okay,
all right.
Now. Most High bless you.
But all right, Qanath.
I just want to say something quick, man. That I'm glad you had these. I just want to say something quick. That I'm glad you had these three brothers on here who can vouch for me that I am an original member of One West, just like them.
That's
and I've been coming on this brother's platform, telling our people that I came out of One West and I seen a lot of insanity coming out of there. I want to let all of y'all know that I was not telling you no lies, because these brothers could back me up on that 100%.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I come out of One West and I ain't gonna let nobody say that I did not come out of that school.
Right.
And these brothers here know I came out of that school because I used to be in there with them. All right. So one more thing.
Yep.
What we got to learn is we're not in this walk for self-preservation, man. We're in the walk because the Most High called us in this walk, and we here to serve the Most High and our Messiah and do His will and do not the will of man. And that was one of the main reasons, one of the main things that was going on in One West is that we wasn't serving the Most High. We was serving them. So what I'm gonna tell y'all people, I'm gonna tell our people one more time. Y'all don't need no camp. No camp don't determine your future. No camp don't determine your salvation. You got to understand one thing. That man who we call our Messiah, his name is Yahawashi or Yeshua, Yoshua. He understand what I mean behind that. That man makes all decisions on my life, your lives, and the lives of the world. So you don't need none of these men. These men don't determine jack. So
that's right, brother.
Y'all need to learn that right now.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Okay, my brother.
All right, y'all. All right,
so
y'all. We'll talk again.
I'm gonna get all the information from Q, man.
Okay.
And Pariel, before you go off.
Yeah.
You in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, I live in Atlanta, man.
Yeah, because a brother that I know named Melik, man, he wanted to rap with you on some things, man. So when I get your number, I'll pass it on to him.
Okay,
all right?
No problem, my brother. No problem.
All right, bet. Okay.
Okay, my
all
brother.
Right.
All right. Good to see you, brother. All right.
All right. Okay.
Shalom.
And stay safe where y'all brothers at.
Okay. Shalom.
Rogue Hebrew.
Brothers.
You ain't took nobody out in LA yet, man. What's good, kid? I can't hear you. You on mute. Mute.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yes.
No, what I wanted to do is get on and ask all three of y'all a question. Now,
Well, I'm here.
but
You
since
ask me now.
okay, since we now know that One West told a lot of lies, y'all went against a tradition, basically rolled Hebrew, just went against tradition. You see all the BS going on right now.
I see it.
Right?
Right.
And with all the other dudes, even though they just left, I don't know them. How come they not stepping out to speak against the truth? I mean, speak against the lies. You feel what I'm saying? That's being spreaded around. That's my thing. Oh, okay. When I mean, because I've never, you know, I'm just asking, Darwin. I haven't never heard of them. I mean, like when? Like I've never seen them.
Because they were speaking against Tazaducky, you know, that I know of. Those two of the ox on there, and one of them I know all three of them, but I mean the main two brothers that just left off, they was a part of a thing called the Injustice League, and they were speaking against Tazaducky, who called himself the Comforter, and they was exposing a lot of stuff that was coming out of there. So they was speaking up. You know what I'm saying? Probably not on this platform like me, but they gonna make it a habit coming on here and tell him everything that we about telling what we know. And like I was saying before, I've been coming on this Q, doing things with Q for months now. You know, I come on, you know, I ain't coming on this man's platform.
We ain't no strangers.
And lying
We ain't no
about
strangers.
anything. And I ain't gonna lie nothing about what I know. Now there's certain men that got a jealous complex against this brother Q and myself. You know what I mean? But really, I don't give a damn if you do. But don't lie on my name, man. Whoever you, I'm not saying you know who I'm talking about. I ain't saying no name. Don't lie on my name, man. You know what I mean? Whether you like me or not.
Hey, let me
I
say
ain't
something real quick. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let me. I'm sorry. I gotta say something. Somebody put something in the comment board, and I'm gonna tell you something. Prince of One West. She said, "Shalom Malachi. How come you tried to do AOC dirty and those brothers took you in?" I don't know what you're talking about, and you saw in discourse. That brother didn't mention AOC the whole time he was on here for over an hour, almost 2 hours. He ain't mentioned him. The only person mentioned AOC. Nobody mentioned AOC that came on his live, and nobody in the chat room mentioned AOC but you. So you deserve to get put on a timeout. You know, because at the end of the day, man, we came here to heal wounds, brother, not to create them. You know, whatever's between them guys, let it be between them. The elders of AOC, let them deal with him. You know, that's their business. You know, and then you got the scripture say, go to that man alone. You should have went to him asking that question alone. You know, so hey, look, go ahead, brothers. I'm gonna run on Sarnetta show real quick because I know he want to go in there. They probably gonna try to clown me or whatever like that. F.O.P.E. Everybody, come on, Sarnetta. Real quick. Sweet as it, man. Go ahead, brothers. Y'all finish it up, man.
Nah, I'm done, man. I'm done.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask them a question because it just, you know, it's just a lot going on, and it's just like if people supposed to be the OGs and the originators of this, like you supposed to be out here front lining because it's just like we all in servitude to the Most High. So that's all I'm saying. Like we can't be getting complacent with our lives and stuff like that. That's all I'm saying. Like we got to be out here on it. If you preaching the truth, Qanath, big war gonna come against you. Period. Because what type of world we live in. That's how you gotta look at it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. So it's just like in servitude, you know. So you know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, hey, bro, you came on here every time you. I'm sorry, every time you come in, keep on a lot of feedback. Say what you gotta say, because everybody who's the guy in the yellow. You call me, so what you gotta say? Go ahead. I'm
world we live in. That's how you gotta look at it.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Go ahead.
It's gonna happen. So it's just like in servitude, you know. So
he gone.
Man, I ain't fun. That's my page. Hold on. Go ahead, Yehuda. Let you get the last word, man. I'm out, bro. I'm out. We're going this other
Yes,
side.
sir. Yes, sir. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Eliezer, what's going on, bro? Oh, yeah.
Most High bless.
What's up, man?
Real quick, Qanath, you know I'm at the plantation, my brother. I just call in real quick, man. It's vital, man, that you get all those videos I told you, bro. You know what to do, Qanath. And we'll talk tomorrow. Hey, Eliezer, man, I'm glad you haven't took nobody out. Yeah.
It don't work that way, man. It don't work that way, but you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
man.
let nobody trick me off the street.
Huh? Hey, look, man, we'll talk later, bro. You guys take it easy. I gotta go. I'm at the plantation.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Most hey, look. Yeah. Go ahead. Y'all get the last word real quick. I'm out, man.
I'm out of here, Qanath. I'm out of here,
Me too, man. All I gotta say is, listen,
Star
man.
Lima, that's my baby. So, you know, shout out to her. I'll see y'all later.
All I gotta say quick, man, is strive to follow the Father, do his will, and pray for mercy every day for our people worldwide. That's about all I gotta say. So I'm gonna say shalom and peace and glory to our people. And what you heard here was the 100% truth. Take it for what you will. You know what I'm saying? And understanding that you got to follow the Most High, not no man. It's about the Most High's will, not no man. So I'm out. I'll talk with you tomorrow, Lord willing, Q.
No doubt, Most High will.
All right. Shalom and peace.
Don't get up, you Pharisees. Most High bless. Sir, I'm coming. Let's get it. We out of here.
Big country to heat.
I won't be called dead in your camp. Following these Sadducees, beds in your camp. Got the power one seat. Bread in your camp. Look hard to see heathens and the feds in your camp. Infiltrating with the heathens and the feds in your camp. Look hard to see heathens and the feds in your camp. Infiltrating with the heathens and the feds in your camp. Look hard to see heathens and the feds in your camp. Dancing with the devil for a little belt. They'll tell you to dig your own grave. You could to grab a shovel, got to be the dumbest mother way. Let me get it together. See, I ain't like none of these women submissive to devils. Cause I slap you and your mama in front of your elders. The whole 12 tribes party so full of deception. Now how the lost 10 looking just like the oppressor. But my folder I was describing Daniel in 7. Somebody line 9, we need us some answers. Cause I be damned if y'all see me in section with Nelson. Not Nelson. I won't be called dead in your camp. Following these Sadducees, beds in your camp. Got the power one seat. Bread in your camp. Look hard, you see heathens in your feds in your camp. Infiltrating with the heathens in your feds in your camp. Look hard, you see heathens in the feds in your camp. Infiltrating with the heathens in your feds in your camp. Look hard, you see heathens in the feds in your camp. Hey, sign up the alarm, about to drop these bombs like these devils did when they was fighting back in Vietnam. Hoping that they love you. You sign up and wanna be the song just to give that to the U.S. Still be called niggas is born. Integrated just to get put at the very bottom. And that's to make sure you do no more than just picking cotton. They practice from the same tree and all their fruits is rotten. They tell you leave their congregation, your name getting blotted. Now who done gave these niggas the back no key to the kingdom? Promoting doctrines of these demons and marrying these heathens. They tweaking. I won't be called dead in your camp. Following these Sadducees, beds in your camp. Got power one seat. Bread in your camp. Look hard, you see heathens in the feds in your camp. Infiltrating with the heathens and the feds in your camp. Look hard, you see heathens in the feds in your camp. Infiltrating with the heathens and the feds in your camp. Look hard, you see heathens in the feds in your camp. Hey.
Shalom, shalom.
Trying to go to Sarnetta show and folks.